Okay. Welcome to the stream. Good morning, Grace. I'd say wherever you are, but I think they're going to New Haven today, right? To try to, I don't know what else, but to link up with, or to try to link up with Ruby. We'll see how that goes. The start of another week. What a loaded week we're going to have, too. It's going to be a happening. Not really. I'm thinking about doing, I'm going to do primetime on Thursday. I'm going to do Memphis on Friday. So that leaves Tuesday and Wednesday. I don't know what I'm going to do yet, but I'll figure it out. I've got stuff to do. I actually would like to do a day where we just watch some VHS tapes. How's it going, He-Man? Because I have like a bunch that I want to watch. And I think I finally have enough to where they're like grouped up to where I could do one theme stream. What's up, Brosh? But that's for a later discussion. Today, we have one of my favorite recurring segments, which is Intoxicated Women Causing Disturbances. We're going to watch women under the influence of various substances as they have encounters with the police. We'll review their body cam footage. We're focusing in on the vibe and the fit is what we're looking for. The issue with Love Connection is that, like, there's not very many episodes left. Like, I know it sounds weird, but unless there's, like, an unlisted playlist or something somewhere, like, we're getting down to, like, very thin numbers on Love Connection. But I'll keep looking, and I'm always looking for, like, I'm always looking out for, like, any kind of old, like, vintage game shows or whatever. I did find 2 hours of, what was that guy's name? It's Wally something. He's, like, a conservative guy. I can't remember his last name, but anyway, I got 2 hours of him arguing with people calling into him. That's got to be good. I got some more Fox undercover videos. I thought those were pretty decent. I got some Courtney Thorpe videos I'd like to watch on stream sometime. What else did I find? Oddcast. I found some interesting Oddcast videos. So there's, I don't know. We'll figure it out. I'll find more Love Connection somewhere. I'll keep digging through the archives. But anyway, so we've got a bunch of Intoxicated Women. Well, the issue with Match Game, and I'll have to check, but I think Game Show Network owns the rights to it. So there's like an official feed of it on YouTube. So even if I like degrade the video, they know they'll what do they call it? Content ID match it or whatever and take the stream down. Yeah, I mean, we'll get it figured out. Anyway, let's get going. This is the first. This one's from Law and Crime, which I'm not a big fan of theirs, but I thought this video looked interesting, so let's get started.
I'll call the cops on you, you idiot.
I am a cop.
I wasn't doing anything wrong, you idiots!
Thanks.
I want lawyers here. Okay. Lawyers now!
Don't do it. Okay, well.
There's something in the air at a bar in Belmar, New Jersey, where police are responding to multiple reports of unruly patrons.
Relax. You can touch us. Don't touch yours. Just have a good one. You did. Score for tonight. Here, just come out here, boss. Just come out here, boss. Just come out here. You're good. Have a good night. What's up, bud? How are you? Oh, he's good to go.
You can fix it. Isn't that like that? I think that's the most commonly said phrase during these Intoxicated Women streams.
Hi, buddy.
The officers send some rowdy visitors on their way, but this wild night is far from over. Take a look at the woman seen here as she ducks under a divider and tries to run into the bar.
With the cops there.
Oh, no, we got another one. Gotta go, hon. Time to go.
Police identify the woman as Jenna Gutcho, who's not exactly walking away so easily.
I'm gonna regret not paying closer attention to the Thorpes during this moment in time. I'm watching them, Showtime. I'm watching. I'm just like, I mean, I'm watching and I'm clipping, but like, I'm not putting up as many clips as I used to, just because I feel like a lot. It's difficult content to clip like into any kind of like, you know. There's a lot of the stuff lately you can't really condense down into like 10 minutes unless you're gonna go into like heavy editing to do like an actual edit. But like a clip is tough because of it's just hard to get the gist of what's going on with just like a 10 or 15 minute clip. Studs has an official playlist online, but I'm totally open on YouTube, I mean, but it doesn't seem like it's been like updated or curated in a long time. So I'm up to like watching one of those like at the end of something maybe, and we can just test the waters and see what happens as far as them claiming it or whatever. Like if you watch Healthy Family Force and the Thorpes a lot of the time too, like their content's broken into segments on these streams, but some of these struggle sessions, there's not a break. So there's not like a natural, okay, this is where this scene starts and here's where it ends. And so you end up with like, you can't really clip it without clipping like, 7 hours out of the stream. The rebound from the big struggle session to the day after where it seems like their issues were resolved.
I just see her.
Trying to walk past them. They're not letting you in. Have a nice go.
So what? We're going in. We're on the back. Don't touch me.
There you go. Put each other
I'll call the cops on you, you idiot.
I am a cop.
You idiot.
Yeah,
You can let go. I got both.
use the power, you idiot. Got a grip.
Like the volume of clips I put up about somebody is probably not a good way to gauge how much I'm watching their content. There's very little from the Thorpes, Ruby, Vegan Patriot, or HFF that I don't like at least catch up on like after the fact.
Really?
What's up, South to
You
West?
guys have better stuff to do. Don't touch me.
But Showtime, here's a question. Why will I regret it? You feel like that what's going on with the Thorpes now will somehow affect like my life? Or you're saying that like that I'll wish I would have like intervened. You know what I mean? Like I can't intervene. I mean, nobody can.
Please let go of me. I don't want you touching me. Honestly, I think it's disgusting.
Right now, you're my responsibility.
But I think you're gross.
I'm okay with that.
I think you're gross.
One has a female, one.
Don't you guys have better stuff to do? No? Nothing better to do?
6'5" has a 41.
Nothing better to do?
I'll be coming.
Nothing better to do? And arrest a 22-year-old girl? Crazy.
It's the darkest thing that we could imagine. I don't know about that. I watched a movie yesterday, Showtime. It was about these people who went to this like lake house they went to when they were like younger, and they went there to like, nostalgia binge or whatever. And there was a pack of wild, feral, flesh-eating dogs that were surrounding the property. And Michelle Rodriguez from Fast and the Furious just like plows her car through a whole pack of them.
I'm not getting in unless I wear only.
You have to get in. Stop.
Here.
Stop.
Like I guess Showtime. What do you? I don't know. I guess you're probably not ready to reveal like your big take on it at the. What did Mike Lindell call his things? A truth symposium, a Thorpe Truth Symposium in New Haven.
Stop. Hey, you're just gonna get another charge.
I don't care.
It's not working.
Let's spray me. I don't
It's
care.
not working.
And I don't care. I'm not getting up. No.
I don't see ATF Media's original post.
You
If
idiot.
you get her feet back in on the
Besides Bart.
3 men. What? A girl with a car?
stop, dude.
No.
Watch it. Got her.
Jenna is secured in the patrol car and whisked away to the police station, but not before sharing a few thoughts with police.
You think they'll take down the videos? Well, supposedly, in theory, what's the deal with them? Is the arc of like, is this RTU thing kind of like the saving throw to get there, to get where they need to be by, or where they wanted to be by the end of the month? Ruby has clearly stated she won't stream with Grace and Ben. I mean, I don't know for sure, but I'm assuming that's probably the case. Especially doing it, not only doing it like cold, but doing it while there's like a hot rivalry going on. I'll regret that I haven't paid closer attention to their internal struggles. They will remove their videos by then, so I won't be able to reflect on what was missed. I don't know about that, man. I don't see the Thorpes ever leaving and taking their ball and going home like that. I just don't see it. Like, I think Grace right now, because she's in the Keemstar feud, is keeping everything down. But I don't know. I don't see her keeping... I don't see the Thorpe stuff just being lost media. Especially with... Well, Natman has the entire archive. Well, that's not true. Natman... I remember on the Discord, Natman downloaded... Okay, Grace had a bunch of stuff privated for a long time. Then there was about a month or so stretch where almost everything was open, or like so much stuff was open. And then a whole bunch of it got restricted again, but there was still a lot that was open. Natman has all of that. So he has a ton of this stuff. So it's out there, and I'm sure other people do too. You don't know the ethics of... what's an ethics of sharing an opinion? It's just an opinion. Like, you're not saying this is 100% what's going on. Like, you're entitled as a viewer to your opinion. In my opinion.
Do not take me to the police station.
13838. 13838.
Ow!
You cannot right now. You're under arrest.
2105.
Normal folks.
Can I call my friends on these?
Not right now.
Please.
No.
Sir.
I'm just your transport.
I have anxieties. I need to get out.
Well, we're about to be out. It's only like a quarter mile away. Hey, Jen, just breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. You can't. You're under arrest. Would you like me to open the window for you? Hey, Jen, would you like the window open? Jen? Well, here, I'll open the window a little bit for you, okay? There, give you some air. Get you out of headquarters here in a second, all right? Jen, in through your nose and out of your mouth. You can't right now. You can't right now.
What's up, Kelvin?
Just in through your nose and out through your mouth. Okay? Hey, Jen, you gotta listen to me. In through your nose, out through your mouth. You're fine. You're fine. Just in.
I need to get out of the car now!
Okay.
Get in! Let me out!
Okay.
Hey, Joe, I tuned in. I saw that it was about RTU, and I figured I'd watch it later. I mean, I'm not super into the RTU stuff. I don't know what happened around that, but every time I went in, it was either they were talking about RTU, or I think at one point they were talking about trying to meet up with Ruby, but I didn't really see like the meat of the stream yet. Showtime says, though, that in July I'm going to heavily regret not something. I don't know. But I'm gonna rue the day. That's how I'm gonna present it, is that Showtime told me I was gonna rue the day.
All right. Well, this is all recorded, just so you know.
I don't give a...
Okay.
I need to get out now.
I'm gonna get you out in literally 30 seconds.
Who's Hoovy?
Okay.
Yeah, I don't give a about you, idiot.
No. You're not, no. Hoobie is a fake person. You're thinking of Doobie, the woman who got her cheeks gently clapped on Healthy Family Forces stream one time.
All right. I'm just trying to be pleasant with you. Okay. Yep.
Through the day.
Maybe like less than a quarter mile.
We got to see the footage of her at the intake.
I'll be
for
right
sure.
with you, all right? Okay.
Oh, yeah.
6-5, it comes back to a 23 Lexus, 4-door
All right, you know what?
Me out.
With the windows closed.
Jonathan Holguin out of West New York.
Kidding me?
The officer arrives at the station when it's time for Jenna to make her grand entrance. And as you'll soon see, she doesn't skimp on the dramatics.
All right, Jen. We're just going right over here.
I'm glad I found Tony Yoman, too. I think he's pretty entertaining.
Right up this way. Well, unfortunately, I have
I don't want you to touch it.
Too bad. Stop, please.
No. Idiot, don't touch me. I don't want you to touch me.
Hey, move your hand,
Then
buddy.
walk on your own. I just have to get your purse off, okay?
I don't care. It's hooked up.
Fit, I mean, it's kind of basic, but it works. If you're going to get arrested, a white wife beater and some denim, you know, her got great hair.
You idiot. Can I go home?
Nope.
God.
Have a seat. Take a breath. Okay.
Dude, they get so little time on my channel. Showtime thinks I've abandoned the Thorpes. That's how little content we have from that world on here now. Come on.
I actually need to go home now. And I'm having anxiety attacks, and I want lawyers here.
Okay.
Lawyers now!
You're not going
Don't
home.
touch
Have
me.
a seat. Then have a seat.
don't
And
care.
act right.
No.
No.
By the way, as you're watching these body cams, shows that the world is pretty terrifying, right? And you're home where you're watching these body cams, shouldn't that feel like the absolute safest place? But did you know that home title fraud is on the rise? Yeah.
Is this guy saying that he's afraid of this woman? Like that he would be afraid for his physical safety? Are you serious? This guy ever gone out on the town or something?
He's off here. What are you doing? Stop. You're going to hurt yourself.
I don't care.
Stop on my foot one more time.
It's so stupid that I care.
Just kick your shoes off,
No,
please.
I want to go home. I'm not. Can you take my shoes off, you idiot?
All right, come on, Jen.
Hold on, I gotta get this thing out of my pocket.
Let's go to...
Them some
go to the
good
cell.
fitting jeans.
I'm not moving.
Everything good?
Okay,
Watch it,
we'll
officer.
just help you. But I would much rather you walk on your own.
All right, Jim. We're gonna pick you up. All right.
Stand up, nice and easy, okay?
No.
I don't want her bracelet to break.
I want these off, and I want to go home.
Okay, well, stomping on my
let her
foot
go.
and kicking your legs around is not gonna change that.
I wasn't doing anything wrong, you idiots! I wasn't.
Let her go. Let her
That's
go.
the thing, like, I literally wasn't.
Great.
Fit, I'm going to put it above average, but barely. As Jim Cornette would say, she's stealing the show, but it's petty theft. Decent look for her. It matches her attitude. Her vibe's pretty high. I wouldn't say immaculate, but pretty high.
Stop.
I'm not doing it. I'm not going.
You know what?
True, he was
It's off me
cuffing
now.
that.
You got her legs out.
Stop, please.
You need to stop, okay? You want to go home? Then stop. And just
Let
listen to
me
what...
go! Let me go home!
Stop.
So you guys have better stuff to do, you idiots! Go arrest somebody that's doing something bad! You idiots!
Well, now you got her attention, so you gotta.
No, you idiots! So you have anything better to do, you dumb...
Yes.
Ow, ow!
Vibes rising.
Stop.
Jen, if you walk...
Stop.
It hurts!
Okay, you're making it hurt.
It hurts!
Stop.
It hurts lower!
Stop.
You guys are hurting
You got her,
me!
dude?
You guys are hurting me! Ow! Ow!
Jen, let me get those off of you. Let me just get the cuffs off. Stay right there. Stay right there.
a big lawsuit coming.
Oh my
Next.
gosh.
I'll keep it.
Oh yeah, she'd be a lot of fun. She seems like I think it'd be fun. I think she'd be a fun person to go out and party with.
Best of luck to you. Best of luck to you.
She needs somebody that can talk to the cops on her behalf though in those kind of situations and be like, "Oh, I'm taking her home, officer. I'm sorry, she got dry," and then just go to the next bar.
What's your name?
I'm patrolling lead.
Lee, what's your name?
Patrolman boy.
Are you serious, Joe Shabatoni? I've known people like this.
Okay.
Okay.
My lawyers will be calling you soon.
Okay, just have a seat.
Officers manage to get Jenna into a cell when the 23-year-old decides it's time to deliver the punchline.
Okay, just have a seat. We'll be right back.
Pop! Pop! Oh, yeah! Okay, vibes are really going up. She's striking a cop.
You're
Now you
fucking
definitely
you
catch some
kids.
charges. Back up.
Oh, you want to punch me?
In the cell.
Crazy? Something like that?
Let her go. Let her
You
go.
want to punch me? You...
Let her go.
Hey, scrub hair.
You saw that right. Jenna lunges towards the officer and
Spinning fucking back fist, man. Just whap.
appears to try and escape the cell. Police give her some time to calm down before she has a request
Amazing.
for officers.
Little over an hour.
Cool. And no water. What happened?
Oh, kind of interesting.
We don't have
Motorola, their shit goes through Motorola, not through, what's the other one always called? Axiom or something?
any other water right now.
That's crazy.
I'll look for a cup here in a second, but I have paperwork to do everything else, okay?
Yeah, that's fair.
So as soon as
I'm
you're-
parched and I
Listen to how calm she is now. She's like, listen, I'm parched. I'd like to have a drink.
need water now.
Okay, well, this isn't the Hilton.
Don't care.
Okay.
Didn't ask.
Would you like to keep acting like this and stay until 6 in the morning, or be released when your father gets here?
I didn't ask you to calm it down.
I didn't. I never called your dad. I don't even know how they found out, but I spoke to Mom on the phone. She said your dad's on the way. As long as you're fine, I'll release you to him, okay?
I spoke to your mother.
Okay, can I have a cup of water?
If I can find a cup, absolutely.
Cool.
Okay?
The nice officer gets Jenna some water, but
Oh,
she's not
what a
exactly
bootlicker. Come
cooling
on. This
down.
is why I don't like the Law and Order body cam. They're always like so biased. They're not even putting over this girl's performance. She wants bottle service at the bar.
Do you know how far away?
What a
What's that?
character.
Do you know how you're there for beer?
I talked to her maybe 10 minutes ago, so
Foot
figuring
girl
it out
Weston.
in what, like, maybe another 15, 20, 25 minutes he'll be
How did you
here?
call them?
Who?
My parents.
I didn't.
How?
Did you have any friends there with you? Maybe they asked and then they contacted?
No, doubt it. But can I leave?
When your dad gets here?
I can't come out for them?
No,
Why?
because that's the way it works.
Can I ask you a question though?
Sure.
So,
Officer, if we get 5 likes, can we take the handcuffs off?
how long do you guys actually keep people, like, how long will that guy be here since nobody's kicking him out?
Honestly, bar break, and then we'll kick him loose.
How come I wasn't kicked loose then?
Because the bar isn't done yet. So that's normally what we do. Right?
They threw me on the floor though.
Okay, you were also acting bananas.
Yeah.
Trying to kick everyone, trying to punch everyone.
Because they were being,
Okay.
I'm 105 pounds.
You can be 105 pounds and still cause someone harm. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'll let you know
Victim
when
of a
Dad gets here.
105-pound woman.
Next, Jenna's dad arrives at the police station when one officer gets a chance to chat with him. Let's see how that.
No, not me. I'm talking about Foot Girl. That girl that got arrested reminds me of Foot Girl, and that's what Foot Girl would always do. If we can get 5 likes, I'll take a sock off, is what she'd always tell the guys in her chat.
That goes.
Hey, how you doing? Hey, good. I'm patrolman Lee. Nice to meet you. Nice meeting you. You're
Richard Ramirez told me that the only thing that matters in the algorithm is that you are friends with OPC Don.
And his dad? Yes. Right. It might be a while. She still ain't acting right. So, she still wants to demand water like this is the Hilton.
No way, dude. They should unload her as quickly as possible, in my opinion. I mean, what good is it gonna? She's not fighting them. She's just being a smartass. Like, so what? Let her go. There's somebody here. Fucking release her.
And she's still screaming at us, calling us names. So, I mean, I'm not really in the practice of getting disrespected and then just letting somebody go
Oh,
early.
there you
So
go.
I know you came down here. I'll give her a
So this lady made this guy feel a certain way about his masculinity because she stepped up to him, and now he's like, well, I can't let her go because she hurt my feelings, sir.
shot for another 20 minutes or so. And then if she's fine, we'll get her out to you.
Lock
okay?
up the
What did she
dad.
do? If you don't mind me asking.
I mean, I can't really tell you. She's an adult. She's 24, but she's got some charges. So there'll be a court date.
For what?
I'll make sure she has all the
This
paperwork
guy's
when she
taking it
leaves.
personal.
But yeah, her conduct has not been wonderful. So
Does she know I'm here?
Disagree.
yeah, no, I let her know. Yeah, I mean, she's been accosting us over water, which I gave her a couple water before, and she just wants more and more. And tell my dad and this and that. And okay, unfortunately,
Can I see her?
no, not right now. Like, we can't let civilians back in there. I apologize.
Can you believe this? Can you believe this? Unbelievable.
All right. No, I mean, I get it. She's safe. She's in the cell. She's not, harmed or anything like that. But her actions right now are completely just ridiculous. So, oh, all right. We got to go. I'll be with you in a few. Okay, sir?
Eventually, officers decide
Hey, listen, this woman is being an absolute menace to us of the highest order, but no, we won't allow you to talk to her to calm her down. We're tired of giving her life-sustaining water, and we're not prepared to let her go, even though that would completely solve this entire mess, right? If they just handed her off to him.
Jenna has calmed down enough to leave and escort her out.
F2's coming out.
Michael Jordan's son's arrest video, I haven't seen it yet. I did watch somebody's, though. Liv Morgan, I think I watched.
You can go right back to that first booking and get your property back to you.
Class act. Look at her. Look at her.
Yeah. Just make it once you go out the door, right this way.
What a character.
And then no, not this one, all the way down. And then just make a right in here. All right, you can toss your sneakers on.
Oh, what? We've been here for like 2 hours. I didn't have any water. Right. It's crazy. It was a hard drink, the water fountain.
Here's all your property.
Cigarette case thing.
Where's my phone?
You didn't have your phone with you.
They took her phone.
Let's see. Charges, there's noise, interference with business, defiant trespass, assault.
Oh no. This 105-pound woman outside of a loud-ass, crowded bar was causing so much noise that the business was having problems. Who would have ever thought that at a place that exists solely to get drunk and act up, that people would get drunk and act up? What a shock.
And resisting. The court date, I'll circle on here for you. It's going to be June 12th
I'll represent this woman pro bono.
at 9 a.m. What's that?
What do y'all get charged with?
As far as what?
You guys actually kept me in there.
Okay.
Give me water.
I got you water.
Unlawful
Yeah, after
imprisonment.
how long I'm asking? Do you have that on video?
Sure.
Cool. Can I have that tape?
No, you can't. You have to ask for it.
Cool. I'm gonna call.
Okay.
He cupped his hand when he was reaching in her back pocket. He got a squeeze of the cheek, and we've established he should have been using the back of his hand.
But your dad's out in the lobby. I got your charges right here. Just June 12th, 9 a.m. And then I would just also contact the court. Make sure nothing changed with the court date or anything like that, okay?
Are you proud of yourself?
Or
Oh,
Making
man,
a
she's
bigger
bringing
rush?
it.
I didn't arrest you.
Just.
You just make a right this way? Okay. Just like this way.
Proud of yourself.
We're just going towards the brown door.
I don't know where I'm going. Why don't you
Right
lead
towards
the
the
way?
brown door.
Jenna was booked for defiant trespass, disorderly conduct, assault on a law enforcement officer,
What an absolute queen. One of the true all-stars of intoxicated women, in my opinion.
and resisting arrest.
Your dad should be right out here to the left.
You just listen to me.
When he kept giving her those fucking micromanaging directions, and she was like, why don't you just lead the way? I know that his balls just like shrunk up.
Okay, have a nice day.
Have a nice day. Great video. Wait, are we in Bel? Was the last one in Belmar? Oh my god.
Uh-oh. I don't see anybody else.
Thanks, Ron.
No, there's nobody in this vehicle.
Well, this is quite a disturbance.
Hi.
I saw it, but I wasn't involved.
Okay. Hey guys, the EMTs want to look at her. Excuse me. The EMTs want to look at her, and then we got to talk to her.
Fine. No.
Just shut 'em
No.
up. Put 'em up.
No. No. I
What's going
refuse.
on?
I refuse service. I don't want it.
Okay, which car were you driving?
That one.
The silver one?
Over. No. I don't want it. I'm fine.
Okay. Who else?
I saw your message, but when I went in there, he wasn't live anymore. Was he on one Sonic's channel? Or I might have seen the message. I just assumed I saw the notification right away, but I might not have.
Who was in the car with
Nobody.
you? Okay, you don't need to yell at me. I just got
Sorry.
here. You have your driver's license?
No.
Okay, where is it?
Somewhere in the car.
Okay, don't talk to me like I'm an okay? I didn't crash your car,
I just.
and I'm just asking you a question.
Hey, I get it. I also went through a lie. So, you know what? Get the away from me.
How much you had to drink tonight?
Get away from me.
How much you had to drink tonight?
Get away
That's the issue. Then I went to Bert's channel and I looked at the VODs and I thought maybe it was going to be like a members only or something. I'll go check it out.
from me.
How much you had to drink tonight?
I don't care. I don't care. Fine. Join us in the fucking list. Get away from me.
Chest
How
cam
much you
is
had to drink
killing our
tonight?
angle here.
I'm not answering any of your questions, but I'm a lawyer. Is that what you want to hear?
Sure.
Okay.
Because you already reek of alcohol.
That's fine.
So-
Say what you want allegedly.
Okay. Well, that's what I'm alleging, because I can smell it over here.
Trust me, I'm a paralegal.
Okay.
Not at all.
Well, that's fantastic. Where were you coming from?
Not answering any questions, but I'm aware.
Oh, here we
Leave me
go.
alone.
Patrolman Moran.
Huh? Okay, I don't give a shit.
Okay, I don't care what
Wow.
any of you are. I plead the fifth and give me a lawyer.
I plead the fifth.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Well, you know, in that case, we're going to have to take you into custody and take you over to the hospital and get a search warrant and draw blood from you.
This is pretty crazy.
You can't draw blood from me without my consent.
I absolutely can with a search
You
warrant.
really?
Yeah.
Okay, get the search warrant.
Okay, then we will.
Thank you.
Vampire cops. They won't
Where's your
show
driver's
blood.
license in the car?
Not on me. In the car, in my purse.
Okay, are you the registered owner of the vehicle?
Yes.
Okay.
Look at that guy taking. Oh, was he involved in it?
Kevin, see if you can get any further. We're
Officer
talking to her.
Moran, come over here.
We got a strong odor alcoholic beverage coming off her. She's refusing to cooperate here. If that continues, take her into custody, take her over to Jersey Shore, and we're going to apply for a search warrant to get blood.
Take me. I'm not complying. Handcuff me.
Personally,
I have been here plenty of fucking time.
I'm not a personal fan of this fit, but I do think this does look like what someone who would be in this situation probably would be wearing. This is not a glamour arrest like some of the ones we see. So, I mean, I'm not a fan of it, but, you know, it suits the mafia milkers, which, you know, so the gooners should be happy.
Trust me, I've been here. Thankfully, not playing.
I'm just gonna talk to you. I know it's fun. I know it's fun.
Talk to me for one.
No, because one, you're.
No, thank you.
Listen.
I already went through enough.
Yeah, typically, like, we see women who are already at the beach or the club or whatever. They're not we don't see a lot of car accidents. We did see that one lady that drove the car into the guy's house, I think, though, didn't we?
I don't need this too. I already know I'm getting arrested. I already know I'm getting fined. I don't need the rest. I don't need the whole bull of go cop, back cop.
I'm just.
I don't need it. I've been here.
He can be a little rougher. I get it. You're a little worked up. You're trying to pretty good car accident, right?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm alive.
I need to make sure.
I turned the corner.
Remember that car was just sitting away. Where was that car at?
I'm not answering any questions.
Did you lose consciousness?
Not answering any questions.
150 head.
I'm just trying to talk.
Not answering any questions.
Bravo 84 Radio Hotel.
Look at my
He was past that
Oh,
I'm
something
talking to
No,
you. Make
I'm
sure.
not.
kind of interest if you like watching a lot of body cam stuff like I do. A lot of states are now passing new laws to update the state view on, like, Freedom of Information Act. And for the most part, anything you get through FOIA, including even if it is video, is free. But I guess that the prevalence of this, people like posting these, and I guess it's now AI is really posting a lot of them too. They're like AI accounts that do body cam stuff, but places are starting to charge for it. So we're either going to see less of it, or we're going to see it kind of funnel into, like, really big channels.
Not okay.
I know you're not. That's why I'm talking to see what we can do to
Comes
make
back to
it.
me, Amber.
If you were hurt, if you lost
S36.
Well, normally I would say that the sovereign citizen spells aren't going to help her here, but she's on hard times, and correct. I think she probably, the less she could say, the better. But they're already, like, the cop is saying anyway that she smells like alcohol, so I don't know how much I don't know what her sovereign citizen magic level is, but it doesn't seem very high, because she keeps answering questions.
0377 1075.
That's going to be the driver.
I know my license number. That's my dad's best friend that pulled me out of my own car.
I know. I spoke to him already. I need to make sure you're all right.
Not okay.
Physically, are you okay?
Yeah.
YouTube could just issue a statement or issue a policy and just be like, hey, we're not allowing police body cam footage to be monetized. I mean, it's a private platform.
Did you lose consciousness?
No. Yeah, maybe.
Is your nose still bleeding?
I don't care what have fucking died in that accident.
Now she's losing it. All of her sovereign citizen defenses have been knocked down by this policeman through doing absolutely nothing, and now she's gonna. Now the floodgates are gonna open.
Just wish I would have fucking died.
Where do you live at? Amber, where do you live?
Doesn't matter.
I need to make sure you're not concussed. I'm talking to you to make sure you know where you live, all your...
Bayville, New Jersey.
Do you know what month it is?
It's October
You know what year it is?
2022.
It sounds stupid, but I'm trying to ask you.
This is an old one. Wow.
All right, thank you. Peanut butter whiskey.
He might ask her just out of, duty or responsibility, but I don't think she's going to take it. And I think he definitely, I mean, looking at the scene, I think he's got it. And if she smells like alcohol and it's her car, that's probably, in most states, like, probable cause to hold her, arrest her, charge her.
If it falls on me, I'm retiring.
You'll get 66 and 2/3.
All right, so
Oh,
inside the
man.
vehicle we have evidence of intoxicants.
dumb.
Open and partially consumed bottles of New Amsterdam coconut and Screwball peanut butter whiskey. So far.
Man, imagine you're just out like enjoying your night, you're whatever, you're coming home or whatever, and you get hit by somebody that's drunk on fucking coconut flavored alcohol and Screwball. These yours?
Okay, take her into custody.
Look at this guy.
Put your hands behind your back.
Oh, Goliath. I mean, for me, I'm not a fan of the fit. The jugs look good. I don't care for the overall vibe either. I think it's pretty, yeah. I'm not a fan of, if you're going to do sovereign citizen spells, you need to be like, you really need to know how to sling them, and she just didn't have it. Like, this is a somebody, the last girl was having fun. She was being an asshole, but she was having fun. This girl caused a huge accident, no fun. I don't think she was even like having fun drinking. You know what I mean? Hey, what's up, Bob Brown? Oh no. Oh man, can you imagine this? Somebody gets arrested for well, it says in the description that this is her second DUI. She's only 25, by the way, it says. But can you imagine somebody gets in this huge accident and causes this spectacle with the police, and then they have your bar on the back of their like hoodie? Shout out to Salties. Sorry, bro, you're no Cooper's Townhouse. Grace in her bikini top is always interesting.
Hi there.
I pitched the merch of her in the yellow bikini on a t-shirt at one point.
Yeah, the registered owner of that vehicle is in custody. 165 is going to be taking her to Jersey Shore for a blood draw. If you could have security meet him at the door, please. He's uncooperative and suicidal.
Dad, your dad's already on the phone. You got this. You go with them. You go with them.
Yeah, the guy from Salties was probably like, well, if she had come here that evening to drink instead of buying alcohol at the gas station, we would have never allowed her to drive home in that kind of a state. We here at Salties would like to apologize to everyone, especially Officer Moron, who was helping out at the scene. What's up, Richard?
Hey, Vice.
If I was her at this point, just being real, I would submit to the breathalyzer because I would not want the police to draw my blood. So I would just do the breathalyzer. She's cooked. She's got to know it. You did your best. Your sovereign citizen spells failed. And so you might as well just go ahead and take your lumps. And I would just rather do a breathalyzer or just admit it. Just say, I'm drunk and be done with it. I'm sure they'd have to test you for what your fine is or whatever. But doing the blood draw, that wouldn't be for me.
By any chance, do you have any masks in your car? Sorry? Do you have any masks in your car?
I'll check.
I need to go to the hospital. I don't have one. No, but I can put it. All right. Over here.
Not putting one on.
Oh, she's still being...
I'll put it on if I have to go to the hospital.
That's where we're going.
I don't want to go there. It's my landing station.
You gotta go to the hospital.
What?
She's trying to gerrymander which police station she goes to.
Why?
Who are the drivers?
Patrolman Grumet.
That's me.
So I was coming over
Tom Segura was in the other vehicle.
here.
You're coming.
And I saw her coming way too close to the car. And all of a sudden, I was like, she hit it. She started,
Or is that Will Forte?
flipped. And she landed on my car. I tried.
Yeah, typically there's some kind of something problem if you refuse it, just that they give you automatically because they want to paint you into a corner. I don't know how well it works out if you ever like fight that, especially if you can prove that you weren't drunk.
He was coming which way? Yeah, she was coming.
But if you weren't drunk, you'd probably take the breathalyzer, unless you were a sovereign citizen and get yourself into deeper trouble.
This way. She hit
that car, the corner of the car, and then that impact flipped her. Tried to spin it to the right.
It was also her second DUI, from what it says, so you were really cooked at that point.
But I didn't spin it up.
So she hit that car first?
I did see a video of somebody. It said it was the highest blood alcohol content on YouTube, but I watched the video and it was really boring. Like, you would have never known that the person had that high of a, it was just a dull video for somebody that was that drunk.
Yeah. Did you see her already flipping?
No, I saw her like,
or she bounced off and then you hit her. That was...
So what happened was, I was looking forward.
CM Punk.
And on the side, I was like, she's getting way too close. She hit that car first, flipped, and I just saw how she was falling on me.
So I don't know. I kind of get it. That's probably her hood right there. Yeah, I see it. The hood's on top, all scratched up. Yeah. I'm just trying to see how she...
You mean when she was with Dalmatian and stole from the gas station? Or tried to? Do they? Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure they do, Moondust. They might have something on. I remember on Shark Tank, didn't they have something with like a breathalyzer on your phone? But I think that ended up being not. Something happened that it's non-admissible in court and it doesn't hold up. Like it wasn't accurate enough.
But this way. Why are all these
cars coming from?
Let's run around the car.
Yeah, of course they go around the car.
They should breath test the police officer.
Better safe than sorry.
Did we get?
Yeah, I got his info.
Okay.
I'm waiting for them to...
Yes. What's the story with this?
I don't know. I mean, it's hard to say for sure.
Coming this way?
I don't like to speculate on Grace and her alcoholism.
He said he saw her coming westbound, was close to that car.
Because I really don't know.
Then clipped that car and spun her, and then he didn't have time to stop.
Alright, so she hit the car first.
Yeah. She hit that.
And then came out into the lane of travel.
Yeah.
And he struck her.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, I remember Ben talking about that. I don't know. Do you think Ben would let her drive if she had been drinking?
What's up?
Amber, where is she?
She went to the hospital. She's all right.
I'm like her coworker. My boss and everyone is like freaking out right now.
Yeah, she's all right. But she's gonna be going to the hospital. All right.
I don't know. I mean, yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
she's
an
all right.
EMT too, which is why I came. I'm assuming
I got
Belmore
you.
took her.
Yeah.
Were Caitlin or David working?
I don't think so.
They're my brother and sister.
Yeah.
They work for Belmore. Oh, fuck. I was just with her too. What the fuck?
Where you guys come from?
Well, I was working. I don't know where she left early, and I was supposed to meet up with her because we were going to grab a drink for Eddie Tessa's birthday, and I didn't hear anything from her, nothing. And then my girlfriend just called me and goes, you're still at Bar 8, right? I was like, I just worked. What's wrong? She goes, I think Amber's the one that flipped her car.
You think this is a simulation that it just so happened that in a situation where we had no context as to what was going on, somebody just appears, someone just steps through a portal and is like, hey, listen, I have all the details, officer.
I come literally running in heels. Oh my God. Okay. Well,
Blood alcohol of 0.19. Well, it's not exactly heroic.
She's all right, but she is going to the hospital, so if you want to maybe head over there or call her.
I'm going to call my boss and fill them all in. I don't know the rules of her. She has this kid, so I'm assuming mom and the kid are going to end up going, but I don't even know if they know.
Oh, here we go. Driving while intoxicated, reckless driving, having an open container, driving without a license, making an improper turn, and failure to have a vehicle. And man, they just gangbanged her on these charges.
Okay. Thank you.
Yep,
Sorry
no
for
problem.
So she took the DWI. Everything else was dismissed. $889 and a license revoked for 1 year. Dude, all things considered for that situation, but you got to remember too, she probably had insurance shit to deal with and everything. But $889 and you lose your license for a year on your second DUI and you're like double the limit. Gosh, I think she got off pretty easy. She also has to have one of those things on her car we were talking about. Ooh, 30 days of community service. I'd have drawn the line there. Forget that. A lot of New Jersey shit today.
Sarge, you're out with that red Honda?
Yes, that's affirmative. On 7th Street.
All right.
Stop. Come on. Can you step out of the car?
Yep.
Can you step out of the car, please?
All right, so they fly 103.
All right. Oh, man. All right.
Oh, look at this. Love everything
All right,
about
man. Just
this.
speak to the officers over here, please.
Walk over here, please. Take a walk over here.
Did you see her attitude with like her nose in the air getting, this is gonna be something.
Right, stand by. I'm out of the car.
Oh my god.
What's going on?
I'm just trying to go home.
Officer Trumper. This is going to be good, and I knew without even looking at the title that it was going to say entitled in it, and it says entitled drunk drama queen is not happy about being arrested.
All right, just stay right there. You have
Why are
any
her
idea what
hands
happened?
up?
No,
And where are you from?
New Jersey.
Where in New Jersey? Because you're in New Jersey, but
Fort
where?
Lee.
Fort Lee.
She looks like she's the long-lost daughter of that family in Beetlejuice.
And you know where you are right now?
Yes, I know. I'm in Hoboken.
Okay. Have you been drinking tonight?
1 drink or 2 drinks, yes.
1 or 2?
Yeah.
Hey, Montero.
You see that you're facing the wrong way here?
But I'm trying to go the other way.
Okay.
I'm not trying to make a mess here.
All right. Well, it's at least obvious to me that you clearly are under the influence.
I mean, the fit's great. This is a great arrest outfit, very classy for a body cam video. I also like the jacket. I don't know, there's something just it's very like attention seeking, which I think is always good for these kind of videos. The like big feathered jacket.
I had 1 drink, but like
got her hair slicked back tight, looking like she's on that old SNL skit Sprockets.
Okay, well, I'm going to have you perform a standard field sobriety test, okay?
Okay.
Oh, right. Boy, here we go.
So here, actually, just face me right here. Do you have any medical conditions that would prohibit you from performing these tests? I'm going to perform a test on your eyes.
No.
And a walking test. Nothing at all.
No.
Do you wear glasses?
I do.
Do you wear contacts?
I do wear contacts.
Do you have the contacts in right now?
I do. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's...
I like the vibe. It's not like nutty, but she's just a total bitch. Like, it's great.
That's okay. Okay.
Yes, Joe. Look at this scene. For real, Joe. You've got like the wet ground that's reflecting the light really cool. You got the cop leaning on the car. Look at this perfectly frame shot. You've got the alleyway. You got the distant light in the background. This is like some film noir shit. And we've got the perfect intoxicated woman for it right here.
Oh. Can I just see your flashlight? I'm not going to shine the flashlight in your eyes. I just need you to be able to see.
I'm already like...
I'm just going to shine it above your head like that.
What's up, Scooter Man?
Is that okay?
Miss, I need you to place your arms at your sides, okay?
All right, fine.
Okay. And what I want you to do is, can you see the tip of this pen?
I can.
Okay.
I can.
I want you to follow the tip of this pen with your eyes. No, stay right there. You don't need to walk towards me.
All right, fine.
Just follow the pen with your eyes and your eyes only, okay? Do you understand?
She was in this car. She was in this car when we got her. I have no idea. He was like turning around when we got her.
Perfect.
Is that okay?
Just continue to follow.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I'm very cold.
It's cold out.
Is it okay?
Yes.
I'm very cold though.
Okay.
And I want to be back in my car.
All right, well, you're not getting back in the car right
this
now.
jacket. Seen it up
Okay.
close. Oh, it's spectacular. She kind of looks like Grace Carris, that golf e-girl.
Complete with these tests, okay? But I wasn't done yet.
Okay.
So are you going to finish the testing for me? Or?
I have been, yes.
But I wasn't done.
I'm following it, yes.
Okay. So continue to follow it until I tell you we're finished. Keep following the pen.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm cold. Okay.
Keep it together,
Keep following
girl.
it. Stand up for me.
I'm sorry, I'm very cold. It's cold outside.
Okay. Ready?
Yes.
Oh.
I'm sorry, I'm freezing. It's very cold out here, and
I
I'm getting
know.
wet.
Okay, just follow the pen, miss.
Hey-o.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can see it.
Okay. Okay.
I'm
just
cold.
Stay there for a second, okay?
I'm cold.
I'm sorry, it's very cold out here.
I understand.
Look at this aggressive stance.
I don't think I did anything wrong. It's just very cold.
What's up? It's me.
It's very, very cold out here.
Okay, so the next test I'm going to have you perform is a walk and turn test.
Okay.
Okay. Would you be okay with performing it in these shoes?
Do you want me to?
Well, that's not up to me to decide.
Don't you guys agree that since Trump is putting some unusual people into positions of power, he should put me in charge of police accountability because of my expertise on these videos?
Well, it's up to you to decide. I'm in these shoes. If you don't want me to do it, don't do it.
Do you feel comfortable walking in those shoes is my question.
Sir.
It's a yes or no question.
It's not a yes or no question. Are these shoes okay or not?
I don't know. They're not my shoes. I'm not wearing them.
They're not my shoes either. What do you think? Are they okay or not?
Okay, miss. All right,
I'm
so
freezing.
listen. Well, what's your name?
I don't care. What?
All right, so I'm going to demonstrate the next portion of the test, okay? And what I
I'm very
want.
cold. It's not
Miss,
okay.
are you going to perform the test or?
I don't know. What do you want me to do?
Well, I'm trying to explain them to you, but you're cutting me off.
Go ahead.
So
listen, I'm sorry, but for the purposes of this test, and I hate to do this, it's one of my least favorite parts of my job. I'm gonna have to ask you to take that large, oversized coat off during this. I know it's cold outside, but it's just we have to be able to see the machinations of your arms during these tests in order to accurately gauge it. Now, I'm not even sure you've been drinking tonight, but my partner, he's kind of an asshole. He says you got to take the coat off.
what I want you to do is I'm going to demonstrate the test for you, okay? You are not to begin the test until I tell you to begin the test, okay? Do you understand?
Yeah, go ahead.
So what I want you to do now is you could use this line, you can create your own imaginary line if you'd like, okay? I want you to take your left foot, and I want you to place it on that imaginary line. I need you to do that for me now. Your left foot. Okay, now I want you to take your right foot, and I haven't told you to do anything
look at this. Look at that.
I'm sorry, I'm very cold. I'm freezing at this point.
Okay, so again, I want you to take your left foot, and I want you to place it on that imaginary line. Now I want you to take your right foot.
You know, the problem here is that she has such style and such swagger that she can't walk just, in a boring way like that. She's just built different.
And I want I haven't completed telling you.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
I want you to take your right foot and touch it heel to toe in front of your left foot.
I'm freezing. Go ahead. Okay, go ahead. And then what else?
And now what you're going to do is you're going to take 9 heel to toe steps with counting each step out loud. Okay? No, I'm not. I haven't told you to do it. I'm not done demonstrating the test. It's going to look something like this, okay? 1, 2, 3. You're going to do 9, and you're going to count each step out loud. You're going to keep your lead foot on the ground.
She should keep saying she doesn't understand it, and she needs him to demonstrate it again.
You're going to take a series of small steps. You're going to turn around, and you're going to take an additional 9 heel to toe steps back. Do you understand?
Yes. 1, 2,
Oh, look at that.
3, 4, 5, 6,
Girl. Let her go. Let her go. Keep going. Keep walking.
Okay, continue the test. Okay. Okay, you can stop.
I'm freezing. I'm sorry. I'm so cold.
Okay, there's one more test I'm going to have you perform, okay?
Officer Gusta.
So the next test is a one-leg stand test.
Look at her
so
face.
I'm going to
Which
demonstrate.
Oh no, here come the tears from baby.
You can pick whichever leg you'd like. Okay? So you're going to
really
keep your
cold.
hands at your sides.
Oh, let her
okay?
go.
You're going to take whichever foot you'd
on.
prefer. Okay, I'm going to demonstrate it. Okay? Do you understand?
Oh.
You're going to lift your foot approximately 6 inches off the ground, and you're going to count out loud. 1,001, 1,002, 1,003, when I tell you to begin.
Okay.
Okay?
I'm just really
Do you
cold.
understand?
Yeah, fine.
Okay, you can begin.
1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005, 1006, 1007, 1008, 1009, 1010. I'm sorry, it's very cold out here and I'm freezing. I'm sorry, sir. It's very cold.
All right.
It's very cold.
All right, can you turn around for me, miss? You're going to be placed under arrest at this time for driving under the influence. Yes.
Oh, bullshit.
Take your arms, place them behind your back.
She's innocent.
You also hit a car as well.
Wait, hold on. What?
That's
Hold
how
on,
we
I
got
gotta
a call.
sneeze.
You crashed into a car. Do we have any females working?
No one said
yeah,
I
call.
crashed into a car.
Yeah, we got a call about
Sorry,
your
do we
car
have any
specifically
female working, or
crashing
Cynthia
into a
already
car
left?
and driving the wrong way, which
No
you
one
are
said
right
that.
now.
Carmen, we have Carmen.
We got a call about it.
Yeah, we have Carmen working.
That's right, I forgot. Yeah.
I wish we would have known that she crashed into a car. I just thought she was out having a good time. I didn't know she crashed into a car. She really held it together for just being in a car accident.
Wait, ma'am, sorry. Can't see anything.
Hold on.
I'm cold.
I think it works a lot, Joe Shabatoni.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
We're all cold, miss. I know,
I'm not trying to pull.
As soon as this girl made that face where she was like, started to curl her, I'd have been like, listen, no harm, no foul. We don't know whose car that is. Fuck them. We'll see you later.
Away from
We don't think you are. I understand that it's cold. It is cold out here.
God, I can't see anything.
I'm not pulling away from you. I'm
No,
sorry.
I know you're good. I'm just trying to double lock it.
What an absolute legend. Got that feather coat. She gave him the business. Going down, fighting.
So, you want to... I don't have a partition in my car, so...
I took it to my car.
Hey, Sarge, we don't have a... We're in 32, so I don't have a...
I'm in 27. I can bring it in my car, but I need somebody to leave.
All right, miss, you're going to go with him, and then we're going to bring you up to police headquarters, okay?
What did I do that was so bad?
Driving drunk, and you're crashing into cars.
What did I do, officer, that was so bad? Well, you drove drunk and you crashed into cars.
Jaden.
This is ours, guys.
Can you put your man back in my car? Excuse me, can you put it back in?
Oh, she would look badass with the jacket on in the mugshot.
Well, just keep her here for a second while we finish this. Do you have your ID or anything in there?
Yeah, it's in there.
Yeah, just bring that.
Is your phone in there?
Make sure we have our insurance and stuff too.
Yeah, where's your
It's in the glove box.
where's your car insurance?
In my purse that you're holding.
It's in here?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was trying to go to my friend's place, but you're...
So, can we get it?
You're holding it. Yes, obviously. You can hold it.
Well, can we get your insurance is what I'm asking.
I don't know.
Well, where is it in here?
It's either in there or the glove compartment. I don't
check
know
the-
what you're doing right now. I'm
Well,
sorry.
we're looking, is the insurance in the glove box? Yeah.
You can check it. You're looking for intoxicants at this
Yeah, California Bodycam is just the name of the channel.
point, and if we can find it. Is she going to want, is that her phone?
I think everything we've watched so far has been from New Jersey. I could be wrong, though.
Can you just give me a phone back?
Yep.
Yeah, let's bring her phone so she can get someone to pick her up, too.
What's your phone?
Put this up for me. So you're cold, right? I'm trying to cover you up.
What's up? Get cracked. Oh, look at her.
Can you just...
Oh.
Just hold on.
Mark Fusion sent $2. Keep your chin up, girl. Trust the plan.
Just hold on.
I'm going to a friend's place. I'm just going somewhere right here. You can't let me go?
No. You're lucky you didn't kill somebody. Is it in there, Jay?
I'm still looking for it. I don't think so. Ma'am, really?
What? All right, you're not pulling.
She got out of the no way, dude. She got out of the handcuffs. Amazing.
Pull your hands out of the cuffs. What are we doing? What are we doing?
Okay, I want to take it back because I noticed she did like a little had a little interaction with this guy right before it happened. Let's see if I can find it.
You know?
She like looks over her shoulder.
You're not pulling your hands out of the cuffs. What are we doing?
There.
Is it in there, Jay?
I'm still looking for it. I don't think so. Ma'am, really?
And then whoops.
What? All right, you're not pulling your hands out of the cuffs. What are we doing? What are we doing?
Guys, grab her.
I got it.
Dude, and she is so fucking chill about it. Her vibe is top tier.
Man.
Okay.
Hey, Cody Turbo.
Stop. Now you're resisting and you're trying to escape.
Hey, Twizzle slap nuts.
I'm not resisting.
These are not supposed to be comfortable, so don't worry about making them tight.
They're not supposed to be comfortable.
I'm not resisting.
You just took your hand out of the handcuff.
It just fell out. I'm not resisting you. I'm not resisting you.
We're gonna go to the car now. I don't know where they're trying to.
Look at all of them.
I'm still checking.
Lord. How many people honestly need to be here to arrest one completely peaceful person who's done nothing other than escape her handcuffs to warrant any additional scrutiny other than just if you're going to arrest her or whatever? Like, why are there 20 people here?
Just like multiple different.
I don't know who's.
Yeah, exactly. Montero, you got it.
I'm not.
Well, what I can do is I can be, as part of my role as the czar of police accountability, is I will find these, top tier body cam performers and help rehabilitate them through YouTube channels run by my good friend and algorithm expert, OPC Don.
That's why I'm telling you we're gonna go to the car.
I'm not resisting you.
Is it your car?
We don't have it.
I'm sorry it fell out, but I'm not.
No, we don't.
Ow! Ow!
Miss,
Can you calm down? Please? I'm not resisting you.
All right, let's just get it out of here. All right, we're good. Yeah, let's go. So just take issue for not having to.
I'm not resisting you. I'm sorry for resisting you. I'm not.
I mean, they'd have to be bored. Literally nothing is happening here. Like, she's mouthing off a little bit, but nothing to warrant even, I don't think, calling for like a second car.
Miss, you are highly intoxicated. Highly.
Highly.
Sir, I am not.
You are.
Beautiful shot, too. We need that song, Baker Street would play real good over here.
I'm sorry. You're holding me. I'm not resisting out of purpose.
Just get in the back of the car. Good. You mean to go to the other side, or is it one of the movements?
That's it.
What a queen.
Hold on, let me go to the other side. I just have to buckle. Here, miss, just move over slightly.
I can't. I'm sorry. I'm restrained.
Can you shine the light?
I didn't touch you. I didn't touch you.
Can you just move over slightly, miss? Okay, that's perfect. There you
I
go.
didn't touch you. I'm sorry.
I never said you touched me.
Did you see how freaked out he was by that? Because she kept saying, I didn't touch you. I didn't touch you. He's like, I never said you touched me.
So you undid your seatbelt, too.
Oh, that sucks. It's me.
What? Ow! Ow!
Miss, we're not, there's nothing's going on. Like,
You're hurting me, though. Anything else is going on?
Oh, cool. Let's get to see her get booked.
Miss, we're gonna get you out of the cuffs in a second.
Ow.
Oh, can you open this one?
Ow. You're hurting.
Just have a seat on that gray bench right there. Okay?
Ow. Ow. Ow.
Alright. Let me go get Carmen real quick.
It hurts. Can you at least like?
Hold on, we're gonna have a female officer come in here now because she's gonna do a check.
Can you
on
at least loosen them up?
She's going to take them off. Okay?
Can you loosen me?
Just give me a
Please
second.
loosen me. They
Once
hurt.
she comes in.
Oh my lord, Joe Shabatoni, are you hearing this? Can you please loosen me? Please loosen me.
She's here.
Sir,
She's
they
coming.
hurt so much. Please loosen me. Please, can you?
Well,
loosen
first
me?
you pulled your hand out of the cuff.
I did not.
Yes, you did. It's all on camera.
What did you? Where?
Her ID, we need it for
Please loosen them up. They
I
hurt.
mean, we never even looked for her ID. It's
Can you loosen them? They hurt.
Miss. Where's your ID?
Right there, where your hands are.
In here?
Yeah, they hurt. Please loosen them
Right
up. They
there where
hurt.
your hands are.
I'm sorry, they hurt. Please, I'm dying.
There it is.
Please loosen them up. They hurt.
I'm dying.
Please,
Where's
they
Carmen?
hurt.
He's right here.
Please loosen them, sir.
Miss,
Loosen
give
them,
me
they
1
hurt.
second. We are going to take them off. Just take a deep breath.
They
Take
hurt.
a deep breath.
I haven't done anything to you. Please hurt. They hurt. Please.
We're taking them off right now. We have a female officer coming in
They
that
hurt
is
so
going to
much.
check you.
They hurt a lot.
Oh, come
I have
on,
a lot of
guys.
bracelets on. Please hurt.
Just stand
They
up and turn
hurt.
around. Stand up and face the wall. I have to take them off. Stand up and turn around. I don't know what you're looking at.
For the
like that.
I'm taking them off.
Yo.
They hurt. Take them off, please. They hurt a lot.
Place your arm.
Dude, she did it though. She passed a fucking real world Skyrim like skill check on speech and she passed it. Amazing.
On the wall. Stop moving.
I can't.
Stop moving. Stop moving.
There.
Relax. Relax. Do the same thing with this arm, okay? Stop. I'm not done taking it off.
I'm trying to.
No, you're pulling away from me and I don't even have it off yet.
I'm so sorry. And that's gonna hurt you more.
Stop pulling. I'm trying to get it. You got it?
Yeah.
Man, it almost went 3D there for a second. That was a real wild shot, officer.
There's nothing there. Please. I'm so sorry. I'm hurt.
Just place your arm on the wall. Kev, I'll take the bag actually.
That's it. That's it. I'm sorry. They hurt.
Like, that should not have worked. She shouldn't have been able to talk him into doing that, especially after fucking with him all night. But she did it. That's impressive.
Just put them there for now. There's nothing there.
It's the coat. The coat raises her charisma high enough to where she can pass that speech check.
I don't know what to say.
You're good to cuff her to the bench.
You just have to keep spamming the button, Joe, that says, but it hurts, but it hurts, but it hurts, but it hurts. And did you see when he said he was going to do it even, she looked at him like, you know, he had committed some big offense against her and agreeing with her.
Please don't cuff me. Please don't cuff me.
Just take a deep breath, miss.
Yeah, please stop.
Driving while intoxicated, reckless driving, leaving the scene of an accident, driving the wrong way on a one-way, failure to have a vehicle inspected, and failure to produce an insurance card. Let's see how much of that sticks. What if she passed a speech check with the judge and she just really rolled the dice and she was like, "Hey, hey, judge, I'd like you to dismiss all charges, please." And he was just like, "Okay."
Oh, yeah. My bad.
You sure those are yours?
Yeah, because those are the only cups I have. I took them out when I was on scene. You're good?
Yeah.
Alright, that female was searched by Pio Carmen. She is being placed, or she is in the Alcatraz room. Sergeant Lacerda.
So this is pretty recent. Her first court appearance is December 19th. Maybe I could make it to one of the later ones.
I was responding to police headquarters to start their 20-minute observation and Alcatraz.
They pile them up on you, Kelvin, so that you'll plea out and just take, you know, the ones that they actually think they can get you on.
I am going to be deactivating at this time.
Man, amazing. Vibe, look, everything. Perfect.
Have we had anything to drink today?
No.
No.
Our ex just left us. He's actually like en route.
Huh?
Our ex-boyfriend.
Okay. Your ex?
Kind of.
So how much have we had to drink today?
Nothing.
Nothing. So why are we speeding? I'm doing 45, and you're coming up on me like I'm standing still in a 35-mile-an-hour zone. You have your ID on you?
Of course I do. Do you want my passport, or which one do you want?
Would you like my passport?
No attitude. No, I'm being honest. You want to call Katie? You want me to call Kevin?
Oh, ma'am, I had no idea you were a traveler. By all means.
Or Tammy?
Axe.
4113.
No, excuse me. Pardon me. I'm calling Diane Quinn. Actually,
I don't care who you're calling.
So we have like a Kesha vibe on the driver.
Come on.
Interesting. Okay.
Don't touch my phone.
I'm gonna yank it out, and I'm gonna yank you out if you don't come out on your own.
Just don't give me touch my shit.
Let's go.
Record him. Record him. I got it.
This side. She's refusing to come out.
I'm not refusing anything. Give me the cigarette. No, I want to smoke a cigarette. I'm fine. I'm actually.
All right, put the cigarette down.
Can I please?
No, put the cigarette down.
Come on. Come on.
Please.
Man, you need to listen to him.
Smoking during, well,
please.
I mean, fit, absolutely fantastic outfit to get arrested in my opinion. Very stylish.
All right, watch out.
Please.
Over here.
We're gonna close the door. Listen, ma'am, we're going over here.
She looks like she could have been like a WWE diva during the Attitude Era.
All right, go with that, deputy. I'm gonna stay here. Come on. Let's go. Come on.
Fucking Chicago, except Chicago.
Right above here
people
for
get
me.
Shot. Actually, cops get shot, which sucks.
Oh, wow.
All right.
She said, I'm from Chicago where cops get shot. And then she's like, but that's bad. Or that sucks.
So have we had anything to drink today?
No.
No? So why are you slurring?
Why am I slurring? Because my boyfriend actually jumped out of the car about 20 miles back. So if I'm a little bit upset, and I'm also in school for nursing, and I'm doing a child at the time, and my ex took 3 of my kids to Chicago.
411302 Florida deal.
Good for you. Go ahead, you can actually verify all that. Good. You want help?
No, I'm aware.
No, you're good. Passport on the way. Void card's actually in my condo.
Okay, so first she says I'm from Chicago where they kill cops, and now she says my FOID card. She's letting them know like I'm strapped.
His boyfriend never jumped out of the car. We might have been golden.
All right, do me a favor, take your hat.
Oh yeah, the name of the video is Drunk Nursing Student Disrespects Police, and I don't want to spoil the rest.
That off for me?
She got a vibrator.
Come on up over here so we're out of the road. All right, so like I told you when I drove up, you drove up on me like I was standing still. Talking to you inside the car.
I like those pants. Those are pretty neat.
Or you got slurred speech.
I don't have slurred speech. You have to understand everything that I've been through.
I think they're like, when was this video made? So it was a year ago. They might just be like that for aesthetics.
And
because that doesn't look like it would be anything that would be for like COVID or anything. I don't think just a thin bandana would do much.
My kids are in Chicago because my ex took them, and we have therapy. We actually have therapy.
Okay, well I'm not here for that.
You know what?
Have we had anything
no
to drink?
worries, no worries. That's not your
Oh yeah, they've all
Nope,
got
it's not.
their
So do me a
bandanas
favor.
on.
Go ahead and put your hands at your sides.
Do you want me to do a freaking backflip?
Isn't that weird? Like, does that feel weird to you guys? Like that people could just pull you over and you're not allowed to see their face? Like, what?
Do that for you.
All right. So with your eyes and eyes only, what you can do is you can keep an
I just
eye on
pull
this
off.
blue light.
I don't know
All
who
right.
you are. You're not gonna show me your
So
face.
hands at your sides.
It's not even happen.
Nurses are definitely way up on the juice scale for sure.
So how much have we had to drink tonight?
Nothing.
Nothing?
Actually, I have my prescription with my contacts if you want
Good.
to go check it out. Because that's actually a written doctor's note. So if you want to sit there, we can play that game.
All right. So where are we coming?
Yeah, like why do they need to be surrounding these two women? All like you'd have no way of identifying these people, like unless they told you their names, and even then, like it's just weird to me.
Coming from?
Where am I coming from?
Copy, thank you.
My
Back one.
aunt's house in Key West. She's done.
I think you can call, like, if you were in that kind of a situation, you didn't want to pull away because you thought they were cops, but you didn't like it. You could always call, like, the local station, and, like, ask them to verify that those officers that are with you are, like, actual police officers.
Doctor.
Okay. All right. So we're going to go ahead and play this game. All right, so based on your driving pattern, well, not really, I didn't really have a driving pattern, but just based on your, okay, well, good. I don't care about your boyfriend right now.
It doesn't
Based on your slurred speech, I'm thinking you're under the influence of alcohol. Good. I think you're under the influence of alcohol. Do you want to participate in field sobriety exercises?
No, I don't have to.
Good.
Sorry,
Okay.
Chicago taught me better.
So she is the registered owner, not valid, sees tag, and a
Chicago taught me better.
Business purposes
Roadside
only.
gangbang.
So she's coming from her aunt's house. She's not in business. Yep. Okay.
Can you just?
No, I cannot. This is you wanted to play this game, so let's play. How much have we had to drink tonight?
Nothing.
Oh.
Do you want to take care of people that are robbing people?
Pair of people that are driving drunk on my roads.
She's smoking during this, by the way. Epic.
Shooting up houses out here, robbing people. You want to take care of those people?
I'm taking care of people that are driving driving crazy right now.
I didn't even notice.
You can make up your own story at this point.
Okay. So, do you want to participate in field sobriety exercises?
God. I asked you for a later.
I could see Benzo's here because she's kind of there's definitely a disconnect from reality. Her reactions on any level are not on par or like on level with where they should be for the severity of her situation right now.
I would have cooperated with you. You have no idea what the hell we
Okay, I'm not here for what's going on.
Past 25 minutes, you want to sit there and say I've been drinking? I will sit there and do handstands.
I don't care about your handstands. Do you want to do field sobriety exercises? Yes
I
or
can
no?
do a field sobriety that you can't even pass.
Okay, so do you want to do field sobriety exercises? Yes or no?
What do you want me to do?
It's a yes or no answer.
What do you want me to do?
Yes or no answer.
Answer my question.
No, you answer mine. That's not how this game works.
No, sir, that's not how it works.
Yes, that is exactly how this works. It's a yes or no
Amazing.
answer. Do you wish to participate in field sobriety exercises?
Take those off, man.
So, yes or no?
How weird.
Yes or no? Do you want me to do back bend? I'm sorry, if someone's drunk, can they do that? Probably not, right?
Yeah.
So, yes or no?
Call my grandpa right now.
I'd just be like, hey, listen, she just did a handstand. We got to let her go now. I mean, you have to.
So, yes or no?
Please. Thank you.
Yes or no?
No, don't worry.
Do you notice how she even popped up from it and went right into like a promo? Could a drunk person do that? I don't think so.
He's about to show up.
All right, Aaron. So, just based off you're coming up on me, like I was standing still, your slurred speech, I believe you're under the influence of alcohol.
Not even slurred speech.
Okay.
There's a lot of other shit going on.
Really?
It's me, unless you're trying to hide your identity, which I think is exactly what these guys are doing. Maybe they may have nothing nefarious, but I think I just think they like doing it because it makes them look like some kind of gang of outlaws or something.
Really? Your ex was an axe.
Like 3 of my kids are in Chicago.
All right, so just like we did before.
3 kids are in Chicago.
You're going to stand with your feet together, your hands at your sides. All right, so with your right index finger, it's going to be this finger right here.
3 kids.
You're going to touch the top of this light. Touch the top of the light. All right, put your hand back down. Okay, the feet together, your hands at your sides. You're going to follow this light that you just touched with your index finger. Without moving your head. Do you understand? All right, put your hand back down. All right, so with your eyes and your eyes only, do not move your head. Follow this light with your eyes and your eyes only. Do you understand? Keep your head still.
I have too much going through my mind.
All right, hands at your feet together, your hands at your sides.
Yeah, you're messed up. I need to do a backflip because I can do that.
Could a drunk person do a backflip?
Stand right there, just like I told you, with the left foot on the line, your right foot in front.
Yeah, but you know what? Your tests don't even measure.
Okay, so do not start until I tell you. Do you understand?
Interesting. I like it. I like it.
All right.
Yeah, she definitely fucks. Look at that. Wow.
Are you ready for me to begin? Okay. So, right back to where you were with your left foot on the line, your right foot in front of it. When I tell you, you're going to take 9 heel-to-toe steps. You're going to go all the way down. You're going to count up to 9. When you get down to your 9th step, you're going to take your lead foot.
Can you do me a favor? Just listen. Just stop what you're doing.
Oh, it's just the generic soda citrus drop.
Verbal and what you want.
I'll take my taker.
Why don't you actually show me what you want, and I will do.
All right, come here. I got an easier one for you.
Oh.
No,
yes.
What you want. I'm not resisting. Roxanne.
Put on the red lights.
I told you to show me what you want.
4113. Female on arrest for DUI.
Do you see that?
Do you have any guns, knives, hand grenades, explosives, and incendiary devices on you?
He didn't want to be associated with bringing her down.
You have a gun in the seat?
No, sir.
You just said you did.
I said I got a Glock in my safe. You're welcome. Actually, from Sergeant Nick Whitehead, but you're welcome.
Yeah, that's what I was.
Huh? No, go ahead.
Do you have any drugs on you?
Nope.
We didn't get much of an update on
All right, so this is what I'm going to tell you. If you have any drugs or any illegal substances on you, but when we get to where we're going, if you have anything, it's going to be an introduction of contraband. Do you understand?
Honestly, I'm leaving this house.
Wow. Oh, whoops.
Multiple reports about a fight in progress. Upon arrival, officers discovered a chaotic scene involving 2 women and a male companion.
Hey, sir, I'm Officer Leach. So, you mind if we talk a minute?
Yeah, man.
Well, what's going on?
Nothing, just my cousin.
The name of this episode is Drunk Woman in Bikini Acts Like an Animal, Goes Completely Crazy During Her Arrest.
Looks like your face is scratched up, though.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm all right with it.
That's your cousin? What was it over?
Christmas
John. Yeah.
She's an addict, you know, and I help people that suffer from addiction.
Yeah.
She put a hole
in the wall. Here or at home?
Here.
As officers approached, they come across one of the women involved Donna and her boyfriend Nathan.
Officer
Nathan
Leach on a
specified
beach.
that Donna's cousin Diana was the source of the disturbance, claiming she had become intoxicated and aggressive. As the officer gathered information, it became apparent that the Diana had been consuming substances which contributed to the conflict.
Here. Oh, boy.
Who's this, the Iron Sheik? The Diana.
Okay. Her son's here? How old is her son? 20.
Hey guys, wait a second. I have an exciting surprise for you. I've launched a new YouTube channel named Crazy in the end screen, description, and on the pinned comment. Let's smash this goal and make our community even stronger.
I've seen that one, Candy. That's a good one.
29. She's good.
My favorite one, which we actually watched, even though it's not a woman, was the one where the guy molested the manatee and the park ranger or whoever was there and saw it, and he like really graked him over the coals about it. And then he told the guy's wife and kid that he was out there trying to have sex with a manatee.
Got facial injuries, like she's bleeding from the nose. And she said that's her cousin. So they're going to come down and check you out, okay?
All right, thank you.
They said that she takes Duster.
Yes,
she sniffed,
Duster.
She's a sniffer.
Okay.
She's
what
a
would they say
sniffer.
happened?
That she got all intoxicated and started fighting them.
Okay. You want to press charges or?
I don't know if they have a choice if it's TV. Hey, so let me ask you a question. Were you down here when they got into it?
A little bit, man. I was just building a sandcastle, and I seen like they were starting to like kick each other. So I came up and I grabbed my mom and I like that's how much I know. Like I was building a sandcastle. I look up
Randy
and they're
Hales
kicking each other.
What was it over? Do you know?
Just the past.
Yeah.
Some stuff that happened in the past.
That's what they're fighting over? Stuff that happened 30 years ago?
Yeah.
While interviewing Diana's son about the fight,
Oh, that's the son
he
of the
explained
Diana.
that he had been building a sandcastle when the fight began and witnessed them kicking each other.
You talking about the one with the nerdy girl? It's me. That is will always be an icon to me.
He elaborated that the fight stemmed from past stuff that happened, indicating that underlying family issues fueled the conflict.
I gotcha.
Great vacation.
Okay. Well, listen, we're trying to figure out what's going on.
Figure out what? That my cousin smacked me in the face. I smacked her back.
Well,
and
she's
all
obviously
those
telling a different story,
things.
right?
What she's saying. Her boyfriend's a sexual assaulter, and if
Yeah,
that's
here
the
we go.
case, I want to press charges against him for me waking up to him grabbing me by my
don't
head.
come at me, please.
Okay, well, I want charges pressed against him.
It doesn't work like that.
Isn't it funny?
No, it's
She's
not.
recovering,
It's sad.
But she's buying her boyfriend beer from
It's sad.
from 9 a.m. in the morning. He's getting drunk, f***ing up the whole day. Everyone else has to suffer because he's a walking time bomb.
You can't tell people how to run their lives, right?
Right. Well, why am I?
I'd be like, listen, man. First of all, we're gonna drop all charges, okay? But I want to hear more about this. So you have to promise to start a YouTube channel and keep me up to date on what's going on between you and the Diana and her sexual assaulter husband.
Gonna get arrested for doing?
I mean, pink bikini. I mean, you can't really. Yeah, it's what you would expect a duster to get arrested in.
What?
Did I even say you were getting arrested?
Why being detained? Why?
I mean, vibe is fantastic. I like how she leans back a lot of it. She's like super chill, and then she'll get worked up and come forward and then go back again. I wouldn't put her up like super high vibes, but definitely like, fun to party with.
Yes, being detained. I haven't
Nice,
even
tight
sexually
duster
assaulted
body.
him.
Wow, it's me.
They're all being detained until we find out what's going on. Just because we don't put handcuffs on somebody doesn't mean that you're free to leave. So basically, in Florida, we have to find out if this meets the criteria for domestic violence.
Despite her claims, the officer emphasized that both parties were being detained to clarify the events that had transpired. He explained the domestic violence laws in Florida, noting that there is a zero-tolerance policy in place for such incidents. Diana's behavior became increasingly confrontational, raising her voice and accusing the officers of failing to protect her.
Okay. Right now, if we wanted you in hand...
By the way, the AI guy on Cops and Criminals TV, that's where we're watching now. That's the name of the channel, Cops and Criminals TV, is so biased against the women in these. I think it's actually what inspired the title of the streams, because it would always be like, officers arrived on the scene and found an intoxicated woman causing a disturbance.
Handcuffs and you wanted arrested, we'd have public intoxication, we'd have disorderly, we'd have tons of stuff, but we're not doing that, right? You see us doing that? Okay.
Like, my cousin hasn't learned nothing. Like, she's worried about, oh, you need to be a good role model, bitch. Your boyfriend killed your daughter and stabbed her. Your 13-year-old kid 70-something times, and you're still with a piece of shit that...
Do you not want a YouTube channel so that we can get to the bottom of... There's a lot of shit here, man. There is content gold with this lady.
You can't trust. What have you learned?
Can we get a Dust or Dono goal?
Sounds like everybody needs to learn some stuff. It sounds like everyone needs to stop drinking. Hang tight 1 second for me. All right, ma'am. Put your hands behind your back. So here's the thing. In the state of Florida, there's zero tolerance against domestic violence for families.
It's okay for her to hit me in my face.
No, it's not okay.
I want her arrested too.
So now you're telling us that she hit you?
Yeah, we hit each other. Duh.
Okay, Officer Shorts.
Well, I asked you down there and you said nothing physical happened. I asked you about the injury to your eye.
Well, then why am I being arrested if nothing physical happened?
Well, she's obviously bleeding by the nose.
Okay, I want her arrested.
All right, let's go this way.
Nathan, find me out. I'm going to jail.
See, if Trump would put me in charge of police accountability, I would follow up on all these leads.
Oh, thanks, Donna, you dumbass.
All right, quit yelling.
She insisted, I want her arrested too. The officers explained that they needed to determine the facts of the case before making any arrests. Diana, feeling cornered, shouted about past trauma and alleged sexual assault by her cousin's boyfriend.
You think this is the lady that broke that guy's 30-year celibacy?
Fine.
No pussy for 30 years. Yikes.
Whew. I pretend like I don't get raped by my family, too.
Holy
so
shit.
Are we going to press...
Showtime. Showtime, brother. You don't even have to dig around to find the dirt here, man. Just follow up with this lady.
Charges against them over that. Like Don trying to sexually assault me 2 nights ago. I want to press rape charges against him. I want to press sexual charges against her boyfriend for trying to rape me 2 nights ago.
Quit turning around.
Can we?
Quit turning around.
Because we're pressing charges. I want charges filed against him. Because I woke up to him grabbing my hips and shoving my pussy into his face. I want charges pressed against him.
Holy shit.
Can I?
Quit walking.
Because we're pressing charges, right? So let's go all the way.
Let's go all the way, Donna. Let's put it all out there, bitch.
Hey, Don, will you put my pussy in your face, right? I'm going to jail, though, right? Will you
Keep walking.
Holy shit. Wow.
You Donna.
Hey, knock that off. Knock that off. You will.
I'm going to book this woman to be the Luna Vachon of my wrestling company.
You cool, quit that.
Donna, you're an evil bitch.
You evil bitch, Donna.
Come on, Instagram date. You bitch. Nathan, get me out.
Nathan, buy me out.
Take me out.
All right, you gonna sit in there?
Oh my God! Holy shit! Whoa! Whoa!
I feel
Wow!
like I'm with my cousin's boyfriend right now.
Despite the officers' attempts to calm her down, Diana's behavior worse. She began to resist arrest verbally and physically, claiming her rights and repeatedly asserting that she should not be the one detained.
Get my rip hobble.
You really take control just like
Yeah, it's in my door. And I pop that. Yep.
Trauma gooners feasting. Scary Sherry, yeah. Oh, here we go. Let's go. Kick.
Show me. We're done.
Wow.
Hey, show me.
Wow.
We're gonna need
need the helmet.
I want to die. Just kill me. Shoot me. Shoot me.
Oh my lord. Wow.
Please kill me. Kill me.
We're gonna need the helmet.
Kill me.
We're gonna need the helmet.
Kill me. I want to die. I want to
Oh
die.
my god. Wow. This is it, brother. This could be the new #1. Holy shit.
He's trying to bite you, by the way.
Yeah. Well, get your hand off my head.
Well, stop banging your head.
Well, got it? Pushing my head into the sink dump.
Are you gonna stop banging your head?
Are you gonna stop arresting the victim and maybe arrest the piece of shit sexual pedophile?
She's the one with the broken nose.
He's the one with the.
You need to stop and calm down. You're making it
I
worse
can't
for
believe
yourself.
I'm
This was
in
just
awe
something
here.
Simple.
It's not simple.
Yes, it was. It wasn't anything.
No, not when my cousin's boyfriend tries to sexually f me in the middle of the night. That ain't simple.
That was something we could have worked out later.
All right. Stop!
Woo!
Kill me! Shoot me now! Shoot me! I got a gun. I'm gonna kill you right now.
Officers made it clear that they had to proceed with the investigation based on the available evidence and witness statements. Ultimately, Diana was charged with resisting arrest, battery, and domestic violence as the investigation continued.
Shoot me! Shoot me!
Holy cow.
Shoot me!
All right.
Shoot me! Kill me now!
See, this is where they'd bring me in and I'd be like, "Hi, hello, ma'am. I'm with the President's Police Accountability Board. We have some merch lined out. We've already had some people do some designs. Can you let us know which of these t-shirts you think would best fit your vibe?"
Sprayer. Sprayer.
Shoot me!
I'll spray her.
I dropped something.
I got you. I'm coming. Ma'am,
Die, kill me.
quit it. You're gonna be sprayed.
Quit it.
You want to get sprayed?
I won't be the first time.
Won't be the first time.
I don't need help! I need to die!
Fucking Tina, man. This is real life, guys.
You done, you piece of shit pedophile!
Wow.
Oh, you think breaking my wrist is making it better? Dumb. You better take me to a mental ward. I need to go to a mental ward now. Take me. Let go of my neck. Feel good, right?
No, it doesn't.
Badass, aren't you?
No.
Yeah, you are.
Oh, now you picked up a felony for kicking me.
Get off of my wrist, you dumb. You can't feel they're tight enough, you jackass. Oh, my wrist. Oh, that feels so good. Let go of me. Get your hands off of my neck. My back
You
hurts,
break?
you jackass.
Yeah.
Let go of me.
Bang her head. Yeah.
Let
Oh,
go
no.
of me. Quit grinding the sand into my skin, you dumb. You f***ing idiot. You want me to f*** you up? You.
Holy shit.
Let go of my wrist, you jack off! Why don't you go arrest the rapist, you dumbass? You like the pedophiles, you creepy ass mother. You like the rapists, don't you? You like the sexual pedophiles, don't you?
After securing the scene and gathering all necessary information, the officers transported Diana to the station for processing.
This is what it's like when XP gets banned from Grace's chat.
Right? That's what makes you happy, right? Right, you like the sexualness, right? Oh, the guys out trying to rape women, that's your type, right?
Quit.
Right?
Quit it.
Right, but
You jack off.
You don't protect nobody, you serve nobody. Go in here. Who do you think you are?
Hey, quit that.
Oh, what are you gonna do? Rape me? Huh?
Man, this is wild as hell.
Let go of me, I hate you.
Got it for a
I
second.
hate you.
Oh, we're men and beautiful.
Thank you.
Oh no, that's the helmet. No, not the helmet.
Can I wake up and he's grabbing my head, shoving my pussy in his face. I want him arrested. Why isn't he arrested?
Oh,
It's
no.
not fair. Why? Why are you guys doing this to me and not him? Why?
Yep.
Why? You don't are your rapist boyfriend.
Who do you think you are? I am one of the greatest.
You keep banging your head.
All right, get her up.
Not fair. It's not fair. Why does my cousin's boyfriend get to try to rape me and he don't go to jail? And I do. You must be a piece of shit, pedophile, rapist, child molester, dude. Right?
Whoa.
Right? No!
Holy
You
shit.
can't even answer a question. You think you're so high.
Gladiators ready.
You're an ugly ass old piece of shit.
Awesome.
You ugly asshole piece of shit.
It's shit like it's winning.
We have an ambulance coming to check you out, okay?
This truck is cursed. I want a new one, Sarge.
No.
Yep, I want a new one. This one's cursed. Every 10-15
He's refusing to drive the vehicle again.
I put in here, it's an issue.
Yeah, I thought that was a weird escalation, right? I guess maybe we just didn't notice it when she was like banging her head around or something. But yeah, it looked like she kind of got real worse real quick there.
This will now proceed through the legal system as authorities work to address the allegations and determine the appropriate course of action for all individuals involved. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit the like.
I mean, holy shit, dude. What an absolute masterwork of a body cam.
With the Palm Beach Gardens Police Department, I pulled you over because you almost hit that car that was in the middle lane. You blew by me while I was doing the speed limit, and then you almost drove into the side of the sidewalk. Any reason or justification for that?
I may have pulled past that's all, but...
You almost ran off the road and hit another car.
I apologize.
Can I see your license, registration, proof of insurance, please?
I apologize for that.
It's been a very long time.
It's been a very long time for what?
Looking for an insurance. No, it's okay.
I'm sorry?
My registration, it's been a couple of minutes.
How old are you?
25.
Have you ever been arrested before?
No.
Have you ever been stopped for DUI?
No.
Also,
You need a cigarette after that last one? Wow, what an experience.
No, but I'm sorry, I'm just very frustrated. We have a lot of mail right here. And at the moment, we don't know
I don't think she's topless, is she?
Do you have anything online? No, I have my phone.
okay. So I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what. We're gonna do this real easy. Unlock your door. Unlock your door.
Did you see her look of absolute disgust? And now she's like, do I have to do this?
And give me the papers, the weed papers that you have by your foot.
I mean, I have my medical card.
Oh, you do. You know you're not supposed to. This is not
No, I have
that,
one
but.
too. I can show you too.
So tell me the rules of medical marijuana. Do they say anywhere on the card that you may smoke while driving? Anywhere.
I don't smoke while driving.
I can smell it coming from the car.
I know.
Smell it.
Yeah, no, I don't
So let's
smoke
not
while
lie.
driving.
Oh, okay, so you just smoke in the car, then you drive?
No, I have popped it open in the car,
Yeah.
but it has reeked aroma in the car.
The aroma reeked in the car. So you flew by a police car, you almost hit a car that was driving, and then you almost slammed into the sidewalk.
Hit a car
No, you didn't hit one. You almost hit one.
I did not.
Okay. Okay. Step on out of the car for me, please. step out of the car for me, please. I'll ask once nicely, and then we'll do it my way.
Yeah, like, it's in your clothes, especially if you smoke, like, blunts or joints. Like, with one hitter, it's not too bad. I could be smell blind, though, to myself, but, like, not a lot, people don't, like, avoid me at Kroger or anything like that. No one's ever, like, told me that I smelled bad like weed, but if you're smoking blunts or a lot of joints, like, you probably do, it does soak into your clothes.
Where is the weed that you're saying you popped open and it's the aroma of the weed?
Open. Well, let's talk about the fit here. Spectacular. Great brat look to get arrested in. She's got her hair pulled back. Revealing top. We got the Mafia milkers out. The denim. I'm down with this.
Okay.
No, it's just that I really don't have any.
I'm sorry. Just pull her back there. Excuse me? Excuse me? Do you have something to say? Okay.
Wow.
Stay against your car. Listen. Stand against the car. Did he just tell you to do something?
Where are you coming from with that wristband? There's a wristband on your wrist? Yes?
Oh, we're going to get the other person out, too. Holy Lord, man. This is already a great video.
Stay here. Where's your medical card and where's your medical? Stay here.
What a reveal, too. We had no idea that sitting in the darkness the entire time.
I'm scared.
That's okay. You can be scared. Where's your medical card?
I don't have it with me right now, but it's at home. I have it. It's active.
Okay. And it's active and it tells you that you can just smoke weed wherever?
I can smoke, that's all.
You can smoke, that's all?
That's all, yeah.
Yeah. All right. Step over away from me for a second. Step over here. Yeah. We're not going to play this game. If you don't know what this is, sweetheart, I'm going to put you in a pair of handcuffs. Stay here.
Where's this so-called weed? What a mess. Is that the weed here? Or no? Did you see that? I found the weed before the professionally trained police officer did. I should be in charge of police accountability at a national level.
And this is the way you smoke medical. This is the instructions they give you?
No.
No. Okay. Didn't think so.
That's somebody else's, not mine.
I smell it, sweetheart, and you're in here. So is it hers? Is it hers?
Are you hearing her doing the mock baby voice?
I'm not going.
Okay. Do yourself a favor. Remain silent. Could have been really easy, but then you guys wanted to play games.
Trying to play games with me.
I can't smell what that is. You wanna? Can you just switch? I'll search her for you, so you can go. Is that what you're doing?
Nice. He's in.
Okay.
Oh, of course. Audio muted by the police. This is like when Ben and Grace talk about the really good shit in the RV, but they block us out of it.
Lydia. Come on over here, please. Hey, I'm Officer Flink from the Palm Beach Gardens Police Department. How you doing tonight?
Good, how are you?
Okay. You okay?
No, my foot's a little, injured.
From what?
I'm sorry, somebody, literally hit my toe, and it's been about a week, and my leg's been injured.
Okay, where are you guys coming from?
Just coming from my friend's house.
Okay, you headed home?
Yeah.
You live on...
We're coming from, Lakeview.
See, if she was trained up on her sovereign citizen spells, she could be slinging those like crazy. Where were you coming from? I don't want to talk about where I'm coming from. Where are you going? I don't want to talk about where I'm going. Am I being detained?
You park.
Am I under arrest?
Where's Lakeview?
Just on Okeechobee.
I'm not driving anywhere. I'm traveling.
Gotcha. Okay. So have you had anything to drink tonight?
No.
Okay. Well, you smoking any marijuana?
Nope.
All right. Do any other narcotics or
Nope,
prescription
absolutely
medication?
fucking not.
Okay, how you feeling? Feel all right?
I feel okay.
Okay. So there's obviously a concern you might be under the influence while you're driving.
So the thing is, my legs a little bit. So my right leg, it, as you can see, it like literally like limps.
Okay. Well, we got different exercises we can do. You don't have to.
Wow, these jiggle
I know.
sticks are amazing.
The thing is my leg, it literally like limps.
Yeah. No, we got. So we call them seated
Officer,
exercises.
can we get a?
So what we'll
can we
do
get a
is,
kind of just
Jason,
have her do a quick walk?
do me a favor. Grab me a shopping cart. We're gonna turn it sideways for her to sit on it. Okay. So do you have any medical condition with your eyes not corrected by glasses?
I do.
What do you got?
I have my eyes are off.
Mm-hmm.
So I have blurred vision.
Mm-hmm.
My right eye is off.
Mm-hmm.
So the thing is, I can't really see correctly off my real eye. I have
I'm too chaotic of a person to be a sovereign citizen. I would lose it too fast. I wouldn't be able to like stick to the script.
contacts. The thing is, like, it really, my leg, yeah.
Okay. Do me a favor. Show me your hands like this. Do this. Okay, so you got no problem with that?
Imagine just hanging out with like a room full of people like this, watching Ruby SpaceX streams. Be a real vibe.
Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to grab...
We need to have, like, Intoxicated Women Con, where we bring in a lot of these women that were arrested on these body cams, and they can have, like, booths set up for autographs and whatnot.
A cart. I'm going to turn it sideways, and we're going to have you take a seat on it.
Yeah, my right leg is really...
Yeah, so your right leg's out.
I'm so
turn
sorry.
it sideways. Yeah, that's fine.
Here we go. We get a shopping cart off.
So we'll do it right here.
Nice ass shopping cart. Wow, look at that high deck. Absolutely.
Now we got a chair. All right, Ms. Lydia, so go ahead and take a seat on this shopping cart for me.
A seat? What?
Yeah, come around.
Like back around?
No, come right here, just like this. Just like that. Just take a seat.
I'm sorry.
For content, it's bad that they switched, but for the reality of life, it's good that they switched. I think the cops could pick up that lady was being, whether these people did anything wrong or not, she was being pretty hostile toward them.
So we're gonna do.
My leg is just so.
We're gonna do seated exercises, okay?
All right.
So for the first exercise, I'm gonna check your eyes out. All right?
Oh, 100% Candy Warhol. And they're also trained on exactly how to shut those people down. Now, they can't always shut down auditors, but auditors aren't, like, sovereign citizens are kind of cooked because by the time they can start using their spells as a defense, they've already done whatever they're going to get in trouble for. So by that point, it's probably too late, unless you can pass a really high lie check.
So, you see this red light right here? Right here. Yep. You're going to follow that with your eyes only and keep your head still. Do you understand? So look at the light. Right here.
This vibe is fantastic. Ethereal.
Yep. Make sure you follow the light with your eyes only. Do not move your head, okay? Follow the light. You're not following it. You're like nodding off.
You're nodding off.
Follow the light. Don't move your head. Follow the light. You're looking like at my
I'm
chest.
sorry, my knee is hurting so bad that I cannot focus.
Your knee? I thought it was your foot.
No, it's hurting so bad.
You said it was your foot.
No, my knee and my foot. I have a serious condition.
Well, I see you got like a skinned knee from a while ago there. That thing's already healed up.
That's not what I'm talking about.
Okay.
I have a serious condition.
So you see the red
I
light
have
though,
nerves in my foot.
All right, check it out.
My legs.
So, listen.
Oh boy.
With these exercises, all right, you're not cooperating, so I'm gonna advise you of something called your Taylor warnings, okay?
Jim.
Your Taylor warnings are as followed. If you don't do these exercises, you're not going to dispel my concern that you're driving under the influence. Next, you will force me to make an arrest based on the totality of the circumstances as I know them to this point. And last, it will be used against you in court. Do you understand all that?
I understand.
I hope we get to, we're not going to, I don't think, based on the time, but we need to hear from this chick, too. We need her side.
Sir,
Okay, so
my foot...
are you going to participate in these exercises?
I will participate. My foot is literally not...
Literally.
Like, I cannot move my leg.
Well, we're not asking you to move your leg.
Then I need to go to the hospital.
I'm asking you to sit down.
I need to go to the hospital.
No, we're doing an investigation right now, okay?
I need to go to the hospital.
Okay, I need you to do this investigation with me, okay?
Officer, I've exhausted all of my dialogue options. I need to go to a hospital.
So what we're going to do is you're going to sit
Because
just like that.
I cannot move my foot.
We're not asking you to move your foot, okay? So you can just put your foot down, okay? You're sitting down. It's got nothing to do with your foot.
Well, my foot feels like it is literally... It's not okay. I need to go to the hospital.
Well, I'm not asking you about your foot. We're doing an investigation right now. I know you're trying to cop out of driving under the influence by saying you're going to the hospital.
I need to go to the hospital.
No, your leg is fine. I saw you walking
I need to go to the
around.
hospital.
I saw you walking around, okay? So you see the red light
You saw me walking around?
Yep, I saw you
never
actually.
saw me.
I saw you right over there. Walk over here.
The other officer said when you got out of the car you weren't limping.
Officer, I need to go to the hospital.
No, you weren't limping. You're faking that injury. We know
I'm not faking an injury. I need to go to the hospital.
Placed under arrest.
She is completely no-selling everything they're saying to her. She's just fucking brushing everything off. Like, I thought you said your foot was hurting. Nope. Nope. Nope.
Driving under the influence.
I saw you walking. No, you didn't. You didn't. You have never seen me before.
It's okay?
I need to go to the hospital.
Okay, well, we'll get you checked out later on, all right?
Yeah, 5 likes to see the ankle.
Well, you're under arrest for DUI. Okay, we'll do that later on after we process your arrest. Okay, because you weren't limping before.
They should let her go.
All right, Rig, you want to start with her since she's already out here?
Stand up. Act like an adult.
Yeah.
I have you on.
What if we just replace all of the judicial system with me running a YouTube account where people vote on the body cam footage as to whether they're guilty or not?
Video.
Yeah, you weren't limping before. It's that's incarceritis. That's what that is.
Incarceritis? I just got out of the car. I literally just got... I don't understand.
Because you're under the influence, that's why.
You stay right there and then
I'm not.
We'll answer all your questions. We'll answer all your questions in a minute, okay?
I had the mom coming in and then I took...
I got banned off of Twitch one time for insulting Paul Walker. I got a 1-week ban. I gotta grab a drink, but I don't want to miss anything. I'll be right back. Okay.
You getting heavy. You stand up?
No, I'm sorry, my leg's getting out.
It's just soda. It's like generic Mountain Dew, I think. You can tell I have no camera awareness because I never know which way to turn shit.
Let's go and sit down the Costco. Come on.
Stand up. Stand up?
No, have you guys ever seen that game that people play on Twitch? What's it called? Jackbox, and like you can play it with your viewers. And it said like, I think the prompt you had to put in like an answer to, and it was like the worst part about living in hell. And I put being neighbors with Paul Walker, and I got a week ban on Twitch.
My fucking leg's getting out. Excuse me?
Then you want to lean against there?
Yeah, go
That's fine.
Okay, let's go over there.
Go ahead.
Come on, stand up. Stand up.
Oh Oh shoot.
Here. I'm gonna have you face.
This is the one I was thinking about using for the
That means you stop right away.
thumbnail.
That doesn't mean you keep going.
Sorry about
Okay.
that. About that.
Do you have alcohol in there?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Why don't you all of you step out?
Huh?
All of you step out of the buggy for me.
Okay.
Okay. All of you been drinking tonight?
Hello.
A little? How about you? Whose buggy is it?
It's not mine.
Not yours, but you were driving it, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's my horse.
Had you been drinking tonight?
Nope.
No? Okay. Why don't you come over here and I'll test your eyes. If you're lying to me, I'll charge you for something else. So I'll give you a chance again, because I don't have to charge you extra for...
I've had a few.
Yeah, I figured. I'm just talking to
But
you.
not
I can
a
smell
lot.
it on all of you.
Hey, I try to dig deep and find like, I don't like to watch them all the way through because I want to be like surprised when I watch them on the stream. But like, I do try to wait until I have like enough that look like they could be pretty decent. And I was like, an Amish chick, I've got to have that one.
Okay.
Yeah, of course. We've been at a place where there's no.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
yeah.
So is that why you didn't want to stop? Because you had been drinking?
I don't know. I didn't really. I just figured
I'm
to
sure
drive
you
in
couldn't
here.
miss the red and blue lights, right?
Yeah.
You knew I was behind you.
Yeah.
Okay. What did you guys drink tonight?
Beer.
What kind of beer?
PBR.
PBR? How about you?
Bud Light.
Bud Light?
Twisted.
Twisted tea? Okay. Do you guys have IDs or anything?
Nope. I don't.
No state IDs?
There's a huge Amish community. I think it's like, I don't know, 2 or 3 hours from here. But I always like to go there. They got like their grocery stores are like, or I think anyway, have like better shit in them. Like everything's really fresh and everything. But like, it's really weird. It's like being there is very like Children of the Corn for me.
Is it all for any of you?
And I don't exactly blend in there either.
Okay. All right.
Mead.
How old are all of you?
I'm 17.
17. How old are you?
18.
18.
17.
17.
Uh-oh.
You understand you can get OVI in a buggy if you're under the influence of alcohol, which is a lot more serious of a charge than just
I've never been
being at a
arrested,
party.
Awkward Loser. Your wife has before?
Because if you get out in traffic and
she's
cause an
finishing up a
accident,
7-year run right now?
she's right
Wow.
with you. That's no good.
What's the reason you stopped this?
Because they seen you had a cooler in here and you guys just stopped out by the party where there was a bunch of people that ran away. Okay, so it's an investigative stop to see what's going on. Then you guys refused to stop. That's a problem. And you guys have beer in here.
Yeah, but we didn't want to stop in the middle of the road.
Imagine like refusing to pull a buggy over for a car.
Okay, well everybody else stops in the road. You pull off to the right, you stop, and my lights stay on behind you. How much of PBR?
Probably about 6.
6 PBR. Regular cans?
Yeah.
So she had 6 cans.
Naomi? You said you had Bud Light, right?
2 or 3, I don't know.
That last video had 4 cans.
2 to 3 Bud Lights. Regular cans.
Yeah.
And Myrna? You said you had Twisted, right?
Yeah. 6.
6 Twisted tea.
Yeah.
Hope they resist.
Okay. So did you just...
And you guys ever partied with the Amish? Whenever they're on their like, what do they call it? Rumspringa? Like they get to go out into the English world and like see whether or not they want to actually like live the Amish life, and a lot of them go really nuts.
Just choose whoever drank less to operate the buggy?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, at least you did that.
Yeah.
You know whose house this is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are they going to tow the horse?
I'm
Yes.
sorry about
Yeah. I just...
Actually, they're just going to smack it on the ass and it'll find its way home.
453. Because the issue is if they don't want you here, you're trespassing being on their property, right?
I would hate it.
You mind if I check what's in the cooler? Is it more alcohol?
I got you.
Yeah. Whose cooler is it?
Oh my God, it's a
more
head.
Bud Light. Is that what you were drinking then?
Yeah, that's what I was drinking. I don't know if it's all mine or not.
Is this
I wasn't gonna drink it all. But
PBR you had?
yeah.
And you got more in the back.
No, I don't have
Wow.
You sure?
Yeah.
Looks like it.
I'm absolutely sure.
Okay, there's boxes in. Are they empty?
Yeah, they're empty.
Okay.
Ezekiel.
I don't need a search warrant. You guys are underage. You can't possess alcohol. I know it's in here.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys already told me that there was beer in there.
I didn't even notice the third one.
Okay.
There's
Well, I
cans.
guess. Yeah, whatever.
So, and the thing with that, so when an arrest is made, because right now you've already told me you drank, right?
Yeah.
You're 18.
Mhm.
You're going to be arrested for consumption of alcohol
Mhm.
since you're
Oh,
between
boy.
age 18 and 21. You two are going to have to find a way home, whether that's with me or another deputy or somebody that can pick you up.
Okay.
Okay. So, as of right now, if you guys, I mean, you could take a seat in the buggy for now, you two. Very nice.
She should just tell her parents that these aren't real policemen, that they're demons, and they're English, and we should never trust the English police.
Sure. Naomi, I gotta check your eyes, because if you're
Yeah.
under the influence of alcohol, you're gonna have an OVI.
Yeah.
Okay. So, I mean, I don't care if you two stand out here, but I'm gonna work on doing the field sobriety test with you first,
Okay.
and then we'll get moving with some other things here, okay?
Okay.
So, I'm gonna check your eyes here.
He did, EFD. We're about to see an Amish girl take the field sobriety test.
I'm gonna have you face away from my car, that way you're not looking at the red and blue lights. Don't be taking off, because I already have you identified, so that's, don't be thinking of that. Alright. So I'm gonna have you wash my pen here, okay? Just stand with your feet together just like this, hands on your sides, just like that. And you're gonna
Oh,
wash
yeah,
my pen here,
in
okay?
witness.
Do you have any medical problems where it affect your eyes?
Nope.
Okay.
I have, I have glasses, but I don't have them on right now.
Okay, you see okay with your glasses?
Yeah, I see okay with them. I have a pretty bad left eye, so it's...
Okay. Enough to operate the buggy though?
Yeah, I have good enough eyes to operate the buggy.
So I'm gonna have you watch this.
Yeah.
Follow only with your eyes. Don't move
Okay.
your head back and forth. Just keep it facing
Okay,
straight at
I
me,
will.
okay? I'm gonna come out just like this, and you're gonna watch just as you're doing, okay? That's just a test there. Keep following the pen until I tell you otherwise, okay?
Trad waifu. Probably a little too trad for me. I don't think she admitted she was drunk, Montero. I think she admitted how much she drank. If he were to ask her, does she feel like she should have been operating the buggy, she's going to probably say yeah. So it's not about whether or not she's drinking. It's he has to legally build a foundation for the prosecutor to use in court. So like he's got to get it on the books.
Do you remember how long ago it was that you drank?
I mean, that's a lousy ass fit. I don't like anything about it. Low fit, low vibe, which is weird because Amish chicks are normally pretty like, especially when dealing with the outside world, are kind of, I don't know. She's just very meek, very low energy, low vibes.
Yeah, it was a few hours.
Okay.
I'm pretty sober by now. I mean, yeah.
Just keep watching here, okay? Are you able to open your eyes completely for me? There you go. Just squint a little bit.
You bring up a good point, actually, Cody Turbo, because there are parts of what you're saying that could be accurate. Like, there are some Amish people who believe that if you take their picture, like, that you steal their soul or you take some part of them. But as a society, that's a weird thing to think about enforcing. But we do allow people to skirt around so many laws and so many rules because of religion. So I don't know. I guess it's just how far would people would people be allowed to take it? Like, should a judge just be able to say, you know, yo, this is bullshit? Like, take your soul. What are you talking about? Hey, Randy.
Okay. I'm not even gonna go any.
The Amish are silly. They are, man, but they're pretty cool. I like the Amish. I like Amish girls.
Photo thing test because I have just the tiniest.
Especially Amish intoxicated women causing disturbances at the local farm equipment outlet store.
Eyes and stagnance in your eyes, which is what we're looking for in an OVI. It's the involuntary jerking of the eyes when you're following something, or like when you're holding out here at max. The eye.
If I ever get arrested, I'll probably try to like discreetly, kind of like they do in wrestling, try to call some of the action to let them know, like, hey, we gotta let's keep this entertaining. Let's get a little Keno in here.
Eyes will bounce back and forth when you're under the influence of alcohol.
Okay.
I just barely see it, and it's not constant either. So that tells me that you're not you're not over the legal limit, okay? Especially for your stature and how
I
much you
can't.
drink.
If I'm half the horse, I can't do that.
Yeah. So I'm not
churning
looking
butter.
for the OVI now. It's just that you have consumed alcohol with your age. You do have to go to jail for that.
Police aren't allowed to search medicine bags on Native tribes people. There you go.
We'll have to figure out a right.
It's just weird. It's like if we're going to play along with the idea of religion, like, and allow it to influence rules, like, I guess what really happens is it reveals the biases of that society, right? As far as like who gets told, yeah, that makes sense, we'll honor that, versus you're a nutcase. Of course, we're not gonna, you know, grant you 20 eagles a year because that's what God told you.
For these two, is there anyone you know? Do you have a cell phone?
I have a cell phone, but
Do the Amish skew larger? The women, no. I would have to say no. They're not. I don't remember a lot of like tall Amish women.
just I really know like anyone I can contact.
Okay.
I mean,
Do you have anything on you, like a vape? Or...
If I were to talk to someone there and like if I was just like talking to a woman outside or something, within, I guarantee you, probably 60 seconds, there would be like 2 other women over or like a guy over, and they would just like linger in the area until I left.
Lighter or anything like that? That
I have a
shouldn't take
lighter
her to
on me.
jail. Okay.
Put everything in that bag.
You can have this.
Cigarette.
That is true. There's a lot. They are definitely known for having like really low quality puppy mills and stuff like that.
That's 2.
Yeah.
Do you want... Because I can't let you have the lighter, obviously, in the back of the car. Do you want to take this stuff with you? I can take it, or do you want to leave it in the buggy?
Yeah, you can just put it in the bag.
Okay.
But, yeah, I probably have to go to jail, right?
Yes. Yeah, there's no choice on them.
Do you have an idea what time I can get out, or?
So normally with that, we just get you down there, have paperwork done up. If we can arrange for a ride, that's good, because we'd rather not just have you walking out in Worcester.
Because I was just thinking, yeah, I know I had no idea to jail, but yeah.
What if he was like, whoa, hold on. Are you those people that don't believe in electricity? I'm sorry, we won't hold you. We thought you were serious people.
My mom and dad just live over here on Montfort Road.
Okay.
And I was just thinking it would be really fit if I could take my horse over there and...
Well, I can't...
I probably have to go.
Yeah, I can't let you operate the buggy anymore, because...
What if you would drive right behind me?
No, I can't let you because you have consumed alcohol. You're under the age of 21, so you shouldn't have any alcohol in your system.
Yeah.
And you already told me you're under the influence of alcohol. Checking your eyes, I see that, you do have nystagmus, but you're not over the legal limit of 0.08, from what I see here. But you are over the legal limit for your age, which is 0. Right?
Okay, what about...
Oh. So she did it right. She drank within her personal limit, but the problem is she's not old enough to drink since she's only 18. What's the alcohol? What's the date wherever they're at here? Pennsylvania? I don't know where the fuck they're at. 21 maybe? Or is that a national
So we're going to
thing?
have to figure that out, what we're going to do with them. For the meantime, do you have anything else?
I don't have anything else on me except my phone.
Okay. I don't mind if your phone stays in your boot. You just have to make sure we let the jail know when we get there.
Okay, so do I have to get a driver for me tomorrow?
Yeah, you might have to have somebody come pick you up, because that's a long way to make it down there. Do you have anyone you can call?
I think they should give her a ride back to the thing. This is something that wouldn't apply to probably in very, very few arrests. So I think they should just take her back the next day.
I can
Yeah,
drive.
I have a few people I could call.
Okay.
I mean,
Well, I'm gonna
it
have
would
you.
be really amazing, like if I could even, I know I have to go to jail, but if you could even drive me home, then I could go
That's
just to my bed.
possible. We'll check on that. That way we can let your parents know what's going on.
Yeah. I'd rather...
It is. It's a Kino scene. You have the the cop shit going on, and then over here it's just this constant reminder of this ridiculous scene.
have that.
I'm gonna
and
have
just
you
sit up there all night.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm gonna have you come to the car with me here.
I'm not sorry.
Poor Amish.
You're calling me again.
That's fine. Yeah. I'll have you take a seat here. Is that a friend or?
Yeah.
She got her hair out?
Ja. Jag stämmer sig ner kvar bara. Cause mixed up bara.
I feel that's true. Get crack. I remember a lot of my friends and hearing of other people at school who would get in trouble for that, would get caught. I never remember any of them like getting ticketed or arrested, maybe beyond like just calling their parents or whatever.
Yes, cause soon to pull her tenor. Yeah.
I'll be right there.
Okay.
Like she could be like, I can't do this. I can't ride in this demon tube. Let me out. I can't. This is against my. I'm gonna go to hell if I keep sitting in this demon tube.
Okay. Are you able to get a hold of anybody to let them know what you've got going on, or do you?
She got a flip phone.
I told all my friends.
One of your friends. Okay.
But she's not gonna go by my friend's house tonight.
Okay. All right. Let's go through the field sobriety tests all the way through because you are under 21 and the legal limit for you is, of course, 0. So I'm going to go ahead and go through all of that with you just to go through it, okay? So I'm going to step back and go through that.
Okay, so now I'm on board with not understanding why. They've established her blood alcohol level, which if it came back as anything other than 0, she's guilty, right? There's no debating that. So what's the point now? This just seems like busy work, or what's going on? Like she's caught, she's cooked. Like what? Why go through all this bullshit?
Actually, set the lights off too for not bothering you.
Oh yeah, the cage wagon, yeah.
8500 453.
What a pleasant voice that was.
Copy. I got on field sobriety test with them.
Do you think it's so that they can like, just try to stack on? Yeah, that could be true, yeah. Or just so they can say like, yeah, I gave a field sobriety test to this Amish chick.
Stand over here where it's flat, okay?
Thanks for lying, but we got him.
I'm going to have you on this line right here. You're going to start just like this on this line, okay? So you can face towards the house just like that.
And just walk.
So I'm going to explain the test for you. I'll have you get in a starting position. What you're going to do, once I instruct you to do so, I'm going to demonstrate first and I'll show you what to do, okay? So you're going to put your left foot on that line, take your right foot and place it in front of that one heel to toe, just like I'm doing there. You can go ahead and do that now. And then make sure your hands down at your sides. And then when you begin, stay in this position until I tell you otherwise and tell you to begin, okay? Right.
Well, hey, think about it. If they're going to shake down the Amish, with the price of eggs, think of who's got access to all those chickens. They can deliver so many eggs up to the mayor's house and he can make all these charges disappear.
I'll tell you to begin, you're going to take 9 heel-to-toe steps, counting out loud. 1, 2, 3. I'm just taking 3 to demonstrate. You're going to go up to 9. You're going to take a series of small steps just like this, and then get back on the line to go back, counting your steps out loud. 1.
Okay, I need some assistance here. This looks like a home. Am I wrong? Oh, okay, so she's pulled over on the side, on like a side street or something.
2, 3, all the way up to 9, okay? So when you're when you're doing the test, make sure that you're looking down.
Pastor Paul Begley.
Keeping hands down at your sides and counting your steps out loud, okay? Keeping your steps heel to toe the whole time.
1.
So those 217, I gotta figure out a ride for them.
Do anything for me or see if I can ring up some more?
Unless you can see if you can get them a ride. Since I gotta take her 9, I'll go ahead and turn around.
Then do 9 more.
Yep, 9 more back.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yes. I think you're correct, ATF Media. It's a pretty boring arrest, but like I always say, if you take something that's boring and you put it in like an interesting backdrop, then it's kind of at least a little bit entertaining. I think that's the case here. The Amish aspect is the only, it's really carrying the load here.
6, 7, 8.
Okay. So next one's going to be the one night stand test. And I'm going to have you right
one
there,
night. Did he?
That way I can see you.
He just wanted to say one night stand to the Amish chick. Come on.
Okay. So same thing, starting position, feet together, hands down at your sides. When I tell you to begin, just stay in that position until I tell you otherwise, okay? When I tell you to begin the test, you're going to raise your foot 6 inches off the ground, just like this. Keep the foot parallel to the ground, which means, just like this to the ground, okay? Straight across. As you're looking down, you're going to count 1001, 1002, 1003 until I tell you to stop, okay? So make sure when you're doing this test, you keep looking down at your feet,
aesthetic of like
your sides the whole time. Keep that foot 6 inches off the ground and parallel to the ground until I tell you to stop. You understand that?
Yeah.
Okay. So, get the timer.
Look, if I was in charge of police accountability, I would show up there. I'd have them put me on, put me on FaceTime, and I'd just be like, "Look, this is dumb. Cut it. Cut it."
All right, ready?
Yeah.
You can begin.
1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005, 1006, 1007, 1008, 1009, 1010, 1011, 1012, 1013, 1014, 1015, 1016, 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021, 2022.
Whenever you get a chance, can you try to keep one again? I just advise them what's going on here.
You can stop.
Pastor Paul Begley.
Clear. Who was driving the buggy?
I was.
You were?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
She's 18. She said, well, you had 2 to 3 Bud Light, right?
Yeah.
Is that right? Okay. The rest of them had 6 Twisted Tea, and the other had 6 PBR.
I can get these good home, I guess, these two.
Okay. Yeah, I've got their address and stuff, which I can send you a picture of, or if you want to get a picture of it.
Okay, what about the horse and buggy?
So, they are, the one on the left is Esther, the one on the right over there is Verna.
You can probably leave the horse and buggy here.
You said you know the people here, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not really good though, but yeah.
Okay. Might run past her parents' house if you're good with that, because it's very close to here. You said it's...
Yeah, it's just up here to the right, and the first place on the left.
Okay.
See if they can come and get it.
Yeah, and just to let them know what's going on with her, because I'd like to take her up to the jail.
Take her in the
Maybe that's where OPC Don should be. He should be recruiting from the Amish.
post, get a test, and then
Yeah.
try it with the OVI.
Yeah.
I was just wondering, there's no way you could drive me home tonight.
I probably won't be
paid
able
you,
to.
I mean-
No, you can't pay me. That's you can't pay me to do anything like that. So I'm gonna have to get you moving that way because we're gonna do breathalyzer test too at the state patrol. If you'll agree to do that, it's
It's something we have to do.
Yeah, it's something we gotta get done, because if you don't do a breathalyzer, I have to do a blood test on you, and that would mean we forcibly take blood from you, which, is a lot worse. So, get you over back to the side. I personally don't. That's going to be, hopefully when we stop by your parents' house and get something like that figured out. The jail might be able to hold you for a little while.
Yeah, but
Oh, man. A young, naive Amish girl sent into a brutal pit of predators in the female prison. What a story.
That's, I mean,
Aaron M.
with how you are right now, somebody's going to have to pick you up.
Look at this attitude, though. She has a little bit of a vibe. Review videos from Joe Exotic. I don't think there'd be any issue with even showing them, because in theory Joe Exotic is a big free speech person, but his account is active. They don't post new videos, but they do post like legal updates and dry bags, stuff like. Well, now maybe I wouldn't be able to show them.
You're not super intoxicated, but you've had more than you should have, obviously, at your age. You can't have it. So we'll get there when we get there, okay? Because it's going to take a little time to get this on you. Alright, so this is the Ohio BMV 2255 form. It doesn't really apply to you since you don't have a license or anything. Probably not going to have one anytime, right?
Should I do some IRL with the Amish? There's also a there's like a pretty huge animal. Speaking of Joe Exotic, like a private zoo there. That's pretty crazy too.
Okay, so we'll be going over this section up here. Okay, so I gotta read that to you. Just follow along. You are now under arrest for OVI, operating a vehicle under the influence of alcohol, a drug, or a combination of them. If you refuse to take any chemical tests required by law, your
like
Ohio
pearly
driving
things?
privileges will be suspended immediately, and you will have to pay a fee to have the privileges reinstated. If you take a chemical test, you may have an independent chemical test taken at your own expense. Alright? Now you gotta go sign quick. Just go double quick. 241. 241.
Oh man, the Intoxilizer. I didn't realize this until the other day, but the Jedi have a breathalyzer system at home. Oh, you want me to use the old style camera? The one I have now is actually, I don't know, it's not exactly, well, it's not over the shoulder, but it looks like it. It's just like a smaller version though.
So this thing's just warming up right now. Take about 25 more seconds here.
This is the good content right here. Life of a cop.
Alright, so once we do this test, once you get started and this thing gets going, you're going to do 2 rounds of having to blow into this machine for it's about 8 to 10 seconds. You have to blow as hard as you can, as a long, steady breath as you can, okay? It's going to create a tone when you're blowing. That's how you're going to know if it's blowing correctly. I'll give you instructions throughout the whole time, okay? Man, another unit. We're down southern part of the county for a party, underage party.
You gotta blow as hard as you can for 8 to 10 seconds.
So this one's out of a buggy.
It seems like a long time.
I went driving past, and one of the girls had covered their face when I went by. And checked on it. There was a cooler in the front, and so we used it more as like an investigative stop. And yeah. Because we had a bunch of kids take off out of the area as we pulled up there. So, and just buggies and on foot. So.
this footage, I don't know why. This footage is just really interesting to me. We never get to hardly ever see the, like, boring downtime stuff.
Happens all the time. We get those calls all the time.
Yeah, I figured. I was told when before I came over here that if I get
Yeah, they should let her go. Look at her. She's scared. They should just let her go.
called out to that, get prepared.
Yeah.
Girls will be girls.
There's always a lot on kids. Okay. So same thing. Once you're ready, take a deep breath in, and then you're gonna blow.
Amish breathalyzer, guys.
And I'll count down from about 10. Go ahead. You gotta keep this tone going the whole time.
Let's go.
So keep that tone going. Keep blowing. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Keep going if you can. Alright, let's go. If you could just sign this right here. It's not an admission of guilt, it just says that I read you the information on the back of this page. That was that yellow page I gave you. Everybody got to read. So if you could just sign on that line there.
Dot matrix, yeah.
Alright, thank you.
Sounds like it.
Okay. Do another. On this, and it'll be finished up. So same thing as last time. Alright, go ahead. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, keep going, keep going. Alright.
Her parents would disown her for wearing a hoodie.
That was .087. Legal limit for someone over 21 is .08. So obviously for you that's a little different because you're under 21 and you can't consume anything at all. Okay, so that's
victim of a
calendar.
calendar.
Like I said, that's higher than the legal limit for you and for someone over 21. We'll get moving on down to the jail and.
Underage consumption. Wait, I thought he said she was under .08. And operating a vehicle impaired.
Get the process moving for you, okay? Alright, thanks again. Yep.
$800 plus court costs, 3-day driver's intervention, and oh no, 50 hours of community service. Gross. Oh. Hey, Dave. Well, let's see. That one's 47 minutes long. Good Lord. Here, let's look at, what was that guy's name? Pastor Paul Begley. Wait, Pastor Paul Begley. This just in. Oh, is he live right now? I don't want to stream snipe the guy. What did somebody say? The devil throws a cross at Paul Begley. What was it? Pastor Paul Begley. 50 hours would be the shits. Oh, here we go. Let's go.
That is a fresh cup of coffee, and you got to start your day that way. And I'm glad you're having coffee with me this morning, this afternoon, this evening, in the middle of the night. What? I'm Pastor Paul Bagley. Welcome this to today's YouTube video. But I'm getting ready to read an article. That's why I'm lightening up right now. Because Joe Hagman sent me an email on an article that's got me furious. Keep it under control, though, okay? Folks, this is the Word of God. This is the Holy Bible. Now, I can believe this is a King James version, but you can have, the new King James, and there's some other versions, international, there's different versions of the Bible. To break down some of the 1600 English and to make it a little more understandable for folks. So, I don't nitpick that. But what's really angry is when they just blatantly want to remove the message, the reason. Jesus, you just can't do... What? What?
Oh, Richard.
Joe Hagman, by the way, is a good... he's got a great show.
Who was it? Richard Ramirez recommended this guy? Good work on this one, buddy.
Him and his dad, Joe and Doug Hagman. The name of the show is the Hagman and Hagman Report. They're on every night live on www.libertybroadcastingnetwork.com. That's www.libertybroadcastingnetwork.com. They come on at 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. They're on till midnight. And they are investigators, and they dig out a lot of stuff with the New World Order, the One World Government, the Middle East crisis, things going on in the military, things going on in Washington, political information. They got connections in the Pentagon. They got connections in high-ranking levels. And they throw in a little Bible prophecy while they're at it. I've been a guest on their show. They're very nice gentlemen, and you'd enjoy them. Well, Joe Hagman sent me this article. Let me read it. Try to keep it under control. The Father and the Son have been ousted from the Trinity in the new Bible translations. A controversy is brewing over the reputable Christian organizations which are based in North America, whose efforts have ousted the words Father and Son from the new Bibles. You can't do that. You just can't do that.
You can't do that.
Now, I'm just not going to put up with that. You can't do that, okay? The Wycliffe Bible Translators and the Summer Institute of let's just say, I can't say the word. Summer Institute of Vocabulary. It's actually Linguincus. Call them SIL, okay? All right. And the Frontiers are under fire for producing Bibles that remove the Father, the Son. Also, they remove Son of God. Why? You're supposed to be translating the Bible, not changing it like they do in Washington, just changing the Constitution. These guys want to change the Bible. If you change the Word of God, you know what the Bible says? If any man adds to this Word or takes away from it, I will add to him the plagues of the earth, or I'll take away his part in the kingdom of heaven. You can't take away the Father, the Son. You can't take away the Son of God. You can't take away. What are you doing? Even the Quran says these words. The Quran mentions Jesus as a prophet. Now, they're blatant about it. The Quran says in the Surah, I think it's chapter 4, verses 157 or 158, somewhere in there, it says, for Jesus Christ did not die on the cross, but a disciple took his place. Thus, if he did not die, he could not raise again. Okay? I mean, and then it goes on and talks some more, but that's just as plain as you can get. They don't believe he's the Son of God, and they don't believe he died on the cross and rose from the dead. That's the basis of our entire reason for salvation. Jesus died on the cross, and the Bible says the preaching of the cross to them that perish is foolishness, but to us that believe it's the power of God. I'm not going to back down on this one. There's no compromise on this one.
Why, we need a Ben crossover with this guy for sure, Joe Shabatoni.
Jesus is the Son of God. I'm not big into getting into people's doctrines. I understand them. There's all types of doctrines and denominations of Christianity, and so be it. And so one sees this little difference, one sees that. That's fine. God's going to sort that out. It's not a problem. But when you omit Jesus Christ from the Son of God, when you just say, well, we're not going to mention in the Bible, we're going to retranslate a Bible and take out the Father, the Son of God, because you don't want, because these terms are offensive to Muslims. That's the reason. Well, who are you writing the Bible for? The Muslim faith, or are you writing it for God, the Word of God? And
Hold
in every
on.
denomination has to figure out.
Hold on, he's claiming that whoever's writing, quote unquote, the new Bible is writing it in such a way that they don't want to offend Muslims, is his theory?
Where they fit within the Word of God. And look, denominations, like I said, vary on doctrines. But you can't change who the Son of God is to not offend Muslims. Are you? What? Are you seriously? Are you serious? Are you serious? Can I have some more coffee? Where's my squeeze ball right now? This is I double dog dare the devil to mess with the Word of God. I'm with the squeeze. You can't do that. That's a little teaching tool we use to teach our children that you have authority over the devil. I double dog dare the devil to do what? To deal with the Word of God. And that's what these guys are doing. They're dealing with the Word of God.
Give me a break. Oh my God. That was great though. Okay, hang on. I want to play something for you. I think it was yeah, there we go. I've got just enough time to show this to you. This has only got 56 views so far, but I think it's going to blow up any time now. Channel favorite, Minnie Manson.
Please allow me to introduce myself. I'm a man of wealth and taste. I've been around for a long, long year. Stole many a man's soul and faith.
Oh, sorry, Randy. That's Pastor Paul Begley.
I was around when Jesus Christ had his moment of doubt and pain. Made death certain Pilate, washed his hands and sealed his fate. Pleased to meet you, hope you guessed my name. But what puzzling you is the nature of my game. I stuck around St. Petersburg when I saw it was time for a change. Killed the Tsar and his ministers. Anastasia screamed in vain. I rode a tank, I held a general's range.
Minnie Manson.
When I blitzkrieg rage and the bodies stank. Pleased to meet you, hope you guess my name. Oh yeah, what's puzzling you is the nature of my game. I watch you gleam while your kings and queens fought for 10 decades for the God save me. I shouted out, who killed the Kennedys when after the war it was you and me. Let me please introduce myself, a man of wealth and taste. And I laid traps for troubadours who would get killed before they reached Bombay.
Oh no. Whoops. Shoot. Oh, well, I wanted to listen to this one anyway. This is my favorite Minnie Manson song of all time. Oh my God. This is so good. I want this to play at the end of the Netflix docuseries about Boyd.
I He was born in the summer of his 27th year, coming home to a place he'd never been before. He left yesterday behind him. You might say he was born again. You might say he found a key for every door. When he first came to the mountains, his life was far away on the road and hanging.
I have legitly listened to this song at least probably like 200 times.
By a song, but the strings already broken, and the music really can't. It keeps changing fast and it don't last for long. But the Colorado Rocky
Hell
Mountain
yeah.
High, I've seen it raining fire in
That's what actually made me click on the video when it came up in the algorithm. Was I thought it was a Ruby SpaceX video because of the decorating.
the sky. That shadow from the starlight is softer than a lullaby. Rocky Mountain High, Rocky Mountain High. He climbed the cathedral mountains. He saw silver clouds below. He saw everything as far as you can see. And they say that he got crazy once and he tried to touch the sun. And he lost a friend but kept the memory of me. Now he walks in quiet solitude in the forest and the streams.
Frank Mallarino.
In every step that he takes. His son has turned his heart himself to try and understand the serenity of a clear blue mountain lake.
Dude, I unironically, I don't even care. I'm not even saying like good or whatever. I think this song is awesome. I think it's the best, the absolute best Minnie Manson song.
And the Colorado Rocky Mountain High, I've seen it raining fire in the sky. God in this earth to the cares will live on. Rocky Mountain High.
Here's my favorite part.
Rocky Mountain High.
Hell yeah.
Now his life is full
Hold on,
of wonder,
Frank
but his heart still doesn't fear.
Mallarino.
Of a simple thing he cannot comprehend.
9,700.
What the tears are.
Man, that really hits. Frank Marino. What's this guy's name? Frank Malinaro. Frank Malinaro. Frank Malinaro. Frank Malinaro. Here we go. Is this him? This feels like a beginning of a horror movie or something. Psychic. Is this the guy? I can only listen to a little bit of this.
Hi. Psychic Frank's Mystery School is here. Okay, here's what we got. Psychic Frank '(S) Mystery School is the YouTube channel. And then we have a new email address if you guys, anybody wants to get a hold of me. PsychicFrank11
Whoa, what was
at gmail.com.
What's that sound?
So
what's going on?
Let's change this lighting here. Please bear with me. Okay. Yeah, that's a lot better. Yeah, it was too bright. Okay, let's get things going. There's Gabby
Oh
Hayes.
my God.
Gabby! There she is. That's my sweetheart. Okay, well, today's and actually I'm taping this at 12, just about 12:30 on the 20th of June. I do 2 shows a month for SF Commons here in San Francisco via BayVac, SF Commons here, Bay Area Video Coalition. Thank you, everybody. And thank everybody in San Francisco who watches SF Commons. We love your support. There's many of
gosh.
Still some bus producers around here. Okay, Gabby. So today is the solstice. And it's actually Pacific Daylight Time is 1:51, 1:53. And then tomorrow is the Capricorn full moon.
Oh shit!
And
son.
that just happens to be so we got the solstice.
Hold on. I'm on a tight.
Today,
we can
the
always
first day of
come
summer.
back to this. I just want to try to get the gist of it.
I said the
few minutes
circulate
I
the
have.
life force. When they're saying the force be with you, it's love. And now, how could you have a movie making the major life force, and then all these low energy
Oh my God! What a
wars
nightmare.
going on? The universe is love, and that's not sentimentality. That's the way it is. Oh, I got Donald J. Trump's chart there. Okay, so that's what. So you take advantage of that.
Oh.
Joe
Shabatoni. There's the Donald Trump reference.
You'll find yourself stands for stability, satisfaction. Taurus, I'm talking about now, the constellation Taurus, and enjoyment. Yeah, Taurus, the bull in the field chewing some straw.
Oh man, this is rough on my psyche.
Picture that, Fernando in the field.
Fernando.
That's the sign that wants quality of experience over quantity, which seeks to find comforting repetition and consistency over stimulation of the new. Yeah, that's like Aries, the preceding sign, from Taurus. Yeah, they're jump in first. What's my rule? Clean up woman. Yeah, but no. It says, I love this. I found it up in the hate. It says, I am not afraid. I am what people fear. And I'm proud of that because I'm about the truth. And people, for some obscure reason, fear the
Oh my lord, this is what you call challenging art. Now, I like challenging art. The idea is if you want to sit through this guy's ramblings, you have to listen to this ear-shattering parrot, which I find, as a viewer, maybe not a pleasant experience, but as like an art appreciator, like I appreciate the vibe here.
The truth, I don't know what that's all about. Christianity is the most anthropocentric means all about, all encompassing. Religion is, as the world has seen, man shares in great measure God's transcendence of nature. Christianity, in absolute contrast to ancient paradigm.
This is how Ben hears Grace. She sounds like this parrot to him while he's trying to get his yapping in.
Paganism is Asia's religions, not only established a dualism of man and nature, but also insisted that it is God's will that man exploit nature for his proper ends. God, like Einstein said, man could do as he will, but not will as he will. Oppenheimer said that. Yeah, and Einstein said that was one of his favorite quotes. It's starting to form. The heart is the first.
Well, he eventually starts arguing with it, according to Get Cracked.
Solid. The first solid.
Oh wait, he's going to recommend a book.
Thing, and that's why. Biofield healing,
the mystery of life energy,
group energies, and Gaia consciousness. Eric Leskowitz, MD. Yeah, beautiful. And anybody involved in alternative healings, man, get this book. It's amazing. It says, but fundamentally short-sighted metaphor because completely overlooks the essential component of being alive, a sea of invisible and tangible life energy that we literally swim in. Yeah, you're talking about what's short-sight is. The heart is a pump, the eye is a camera, the brain is a computer. These three metaphors are at the core of every American high school biology class and are used to describe the function of various organs in the human body.
This guy's
but there's certainly
like this guy's place makes it look like he's his place kind of looks like he's living inside of Jerry Lawler's Coke table, kind of. Hold on, let me see if I have something that's just like a few minutes in my list of stuff to show you guys, or if I can find somebody new to show you. I would normally do a Savvy guy, but I'm not going to today because we're doing a whole episode about him later on in the week. Oh, Lauren Jumps. I should be able to find it off of this, hopefully. Did a crip walking video. I thought that was kind of interesting. Whoops. Trending, but also for the Gooners. Gosh, I don't know. Oh, I found one that was called like, Is This Legal? Give me a second. Let me try to find it. They might. I hope they didn't delete it. Is this legal? I don't see it on my list anymore. Shit. All right. Well, anyway, I'll be here tomorrow. At the usual time. I don't know what I'm going to do yet, but I'll figure it out. She's too put together. She needs to be a little messy. What day will be reviewing Savvy? I think we're going to do a joint Jimmy Savvy Guy episode probably either tomorrow or Wednesday. And then I don't know what I'm going to do on the other... I don't know what I'm going to do on the other one. My brain's kind of weed-locked at the moment. You want that with a description for the blind? All right, when you